or visit www.sc.com. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank, here for good.
It's a beautiful morning. Welcome to it. This is the Red Hot Breakfast right here on Hot. The heat is on. We're live on 87.7 here in Lusaka, live on GSTV, channel 912, Go TV, channel 301. You can stream us live on the TuneIn app, Radio Garden, the Radio Box. Search for Hot FM Zambia. Why don't you, make us your favorite on that app so that every time you open it, we pop up as number one. You don't have the struggle of, just searching and whatnot. It will save you all the drama. But you can stream us live on Facebook, Hot FM Zambia, live on YouTube as well, Hot FM Zambia. Be sure to, use those platforms to listen to Hot. The heat is on. And let's kick it off with the weather. Today is the 16th of January, 2026. And let's start with Solwezi, up there in the northwest, okay? This is how your weather is looking like for today. It's currently 19 degrees Celsius with a real feel of 18. The air quality in Solwezi right now, breathe in, breathe out, because it's excellent. Wind gusts is at 24 kilometers per hour, and the wind is moving northwest at 10 kilometers per hour. You can expect rains at about 14 hours in Solwezi, if you're in Solwezi. Right now, it's cloudy, yes, but the chances of rain in Solwezi are very, very low until about 13 and 14 hours. Thereabouts, you expect to have a rainy afternoon. Expect rains to last for about an hour and a half, and then thereafter, just enjoy the cool, cloudy weather that is expected in Solwezi today. Out there in the south, in Livingston to be specific, well, Livingston is at 20 degrees Celsius with a real feel of 20. Yes, if you know Livingston, it's always extremely hot or warm or rainy. Yes. So right now, if you're in Livingston, the air quality there is fair. Wind gusts is moving at 22 kilometers per hour. The wind is moving northwest at 9 kilometers per hour. And expect rainfall, expect thunderstorms actually in Livingston at about 10 hours. It's currently cloudy, and there's a bit of chance that it might start raining a bit earlier than that in Livingston. So it's about a 52% chance that to start you have thunderstorms at 10 hours. So that's your weather, Livingston. Back here home in Lusaka, well, outside the real feel right now is 18 degrees Celsius. The air quality is fair. Wind gusts is at 26 kilometers per hour. And wind is moving northwest at 11 kilometers per hour. You can expect a break in the rain in the next 13 minutes, okay? Because it's currently raining in Lusaka. It's drizzling in some parts, but it's been raining the whole night. It's rained cats and dogs in my area. And so expect a break in the rains in the next 13 minutes. So we expect a bit of a breather there, but expect it to be a rainy day through and through. Thunderstorms are expected around 14 hours. So if you don't have an umbrella, well, I advise get yourself an umbrella or a raincoat. Good morning, Legacy. How are you doing?
Good morning, Pzee. I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, the weather, hey?
The weather.
It rained cats and dogs where you live?
The whole night.
What?
From about 22 hours till this morning. Still raining.
Yeah, no, it had rained at some point, then it stopped.
Never stopped.
Then it started again this morning.
Never stopped in my
and
area.
I did the thing yesterday where I'm like, I need to wash something that I have to wear tomorrow. I washed it, hang it.
Wash and wear.
And then, the rain just really showed up and showed off.
All right, what's on your mind?
What do you at the so-called report? Ask them.
What's on your mind, Legacy, quickly?
What's on my mind is the Chalma by-election. Yesterday I did see. All right, yeah. Yesterday I did see a couple of posts on Facebook. When they were counting, and I was like, okay, that wasn't what I expected. But of course, we'll be giving you a an update on.
Anita will be joining us in studio, so we have a conversation.
An
She was
on the elections,
on the ground yesterday in Chawama, so now we know the official results from there. Yeah, I was going to share the same thing about the by-election because just waiting up for the results and then going to sleep, giving up, and saying a bit later.
We'll catch up tomorrow.
We'll catch up in the morning with what's going on. But speaking of catching up, Anita's joining us in the studio. She was on the ground and gave us updates yesterday regarding the Chawama by-elections. Anita, good morning.
Good morning, Pzee. Morning, Legacy.
Good morning, Anita. How are you doing today?
I'm fine and tired.
Fine and tired.
I can imagine.
We can hear it.
Yes.
Were you there the whole day yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, until what time?
From 5 to about 03 today.
Okay.
Wow, and you're here.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Anita, just give us a breakdown. How was poll day yesterday in Chawama?
Well, I would describe poll day yesterday in Chawama as being peaceful, free, fair, free from any violence. It was a very good election, I must say, of which many people did not expect that it might turn out that way.
Okay, what were people expecting? Disturbances, violence on actual poll day?
Yes.
Because we did get reports. There were reports on social media where we started hearing, there are these two cars driving around with, young people with weapons. Was that true?
No, that wasn't true because we were actually moving around with the ECZ chairperson, checking on the polling stations and how the voting was going, and we did not encounter anything as such.
Okay.
Okay. So generally free, fair, very peaceful. People came in. How was the turnout to you?
The turnout was kind of disappointing. I would say that we had experienced voter apathy because Chawama has about over 92,000 voters just for Chawama constituency, and the people that turned out to vote were about over 18,000.
That's a very
really, really low numbers.
Yeah. That's a very low number. What did the ECZ attribute apathy to?
They haven't really addressed that. So maybe in their next briefing post the elections, they would touch on that.
All right. So we waited and waited and waited. Just tell us your experience about, from the start of the vote to closing of the vote and compiling of the results now, because that's when we just started seeing reports that were alarming yesterday. Just give us what was true and what was not.
Okay, so in the morning from the starting of the voting, we visited various polling stations, and of course, we witnessed a huge turnout of people, and we thought maybe it was going to be like that towards the end of the day. But unfortunately, we had to witness a low voter turnout from like 11 hours to about 18 hours when they were closing the polling stations. The voter turnout was very low. It was so disappointing for some of the polling staff and also for the Electoral Commission of Zambia. Of course, they were not expecting that. Yes, and there were a few challenges that were here, there, and there. There were some people that were complaining to say they were being turned away because obviously they were told to say the new people that registered during this recent voter registration were not going
eligible,
to vote. Yes, they are not eligible. But I think some did not get that, and they were being turned away. And also they started complaining, thinking maybe they are just trying to play Mingalato and stuff like that. But then the chairperson had to explain what exactly was happening. And then leading to the closing of the polling stations, everything was done peacefully until the time they started counting. And then there were premature celebrations, let me just say, that had started outside with what was going on social media, people posting results and stuff like that. So it led to premature celebrations outside where the police had to come in order to put that out. So there were a bit of clashes between the police and the people that were celebrating.
Who are these people that were celebrating? Do you know which camp they belong to? Because we did see both camps celebrate, but who was celebrating outside?
So the people that were celebrating outside were for FDD or Tonse Alliance, Patriotic Front faction. Let me just say yes. Okay. Those are the people that were celebrating.
We also got reports of tear gas being used to disperse that crowd.
Yes.
Was that true?
Yes, it was true.
Okay, did the crowd disperse after that? What happened?
They did disperse after that, and also we gave thanks to the rains, because after the rain started, obviously they had to go to their homes. Yes, and then everything from there on, everything was just peaceful till the time that the polling agent for Chawama had to announce the winner of the elections. There were no delays whatsoever.
What time was that done? Because I went to sleep past midnight. I couldn't keep up.
So that was done around 03:40 something, if I'm not mistaken, but around 03.
All right, give us the official results, Anita,
Yes,
as
please.
far as Chawama is concerned.
Well, the official results as far as Chawama is concerned, we had FDD's Bright Nundwe securing about 8,085 votes. And that is defeating his closest challenger, who is Morgan Munda of the United Party for National Development, who had 6,542 votes. And then we also had Davison Mlenga of the Citizens First, who came third with about 1,534 votes, while independent candidates George Moinya and Elijah Siatwambo had 466 and 428 votes respectively. And then the other contestants that included Muhammad Mtete of the National Congress Party had 319 votes. And then Alfred Ndiweni of Exodus Party for Peace and Prosperity had 239 votes, while Tazana Musukuma of the Leadership Movement received 100 votes. And then lastly was James Puri of the National Democratic Congress, who had 93 votes.
All right, so we have a new member of parliament in Chawama constituency, obviously succeeding Tasila Lungu, who was, her seat was declared vacant by Speaker of the National Assembly, Nelly Muti, because of her long absence from parliament. Now Chawama has a new representative, but we would like to get your reactions to the outcome of the Chawama elections. We now have a new MP who is Bright Nundwe of the FDD, or Tonse Alliance, because the FDD is being used as a special purpose vehicle for the Tonse Alliance. We'd like to get your reactions. You can give us a call now on 0974-870-877, 0950-955-877. Those lines will get you through to the Red Hot Breakfast this morning. So call us up on those two lines, and we'd like to get your reaction.
Red Hot Breakfast. Here for good.
Escape to paradise this summer at Le Elementos Boutique Hotel. Indulge in luxury with our exclusive room specials. Cozy up in a cobalt room for just 2,000 kwacha, including a continental breakfast. Or treat yourself to our Baobab Suites for 3,000 kwacha, complete with breakfast for two. For a touch of elegance, our copper rooms await at 2,850 kwacha with breakfast for one. And don't forget to experience our 5-star restaurant, where local flavors meet international cuisine. From gourmet breakfasts to exquisite dinners, your taste buds are in for a treat. We are still offering traditional buffets on Friday. Plus, enjoy our 24-hour service for ultimate convenience. Book your summer getaway now. Call us on 0761 990 075. Your summer getaway awaits.
Oh no, I left my ATM card at home. How will I withdraw cash?
Relax. Use EcoBank Express Cash. Just generate a code on your phone and withdraw from any EcoBank ATM. No card needed.
Wow, that's banking made easy.
Go cardless with EcoBank Express Cash. EcoBank, a better way to get cash on the go.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Good good morning. You are on the RHB with POC right here on Hot 87.7. Want to hear from you this morning. What is your reaction to the outcome of the Chawama by-election? We now have a new member of parliament, that's Bright Nundwe of the FDD Tonse Alliance. Please give us your reaction. Good morning.
Good morning. This is from Jalala. Good morning, Pzee. Good morning, Chromez. Good morning, Legacy.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm happy.
Oh, you're celebrating. You got us a little bit worried there. She's gone. 0974-870-877. What's your reaction to the outcome of the Chawama by-election? We do now have a new member of parliament for Chawama. That is Bright Nundwe of the FDD Tonse Alliance. And want to hear from you this morning. What is your reaction to those results? In studio with us is our Hot FM journalist. That is Anita. And she was on the ground the whole lot of yesterday into the early hours of today. And just pretty much giving us a brief understanding of what it was like at the polling station and how the voting went. But call us up on 0974-870-877 and let us know, how do you feel with regards to the results of the by-election that happened yesterday in Chawama constituency.
Yes, give us your reaction. It's 0974-870-877 is 0950-955-877. Let's hear from you this morning. We'd like to hear what you have to say. What's your reaction to those results that we, got from Chawama?
Good morning, you're through to Hot FM.
Good morning. We are talking to Rumumanga from Kamanga.
All right, please go ahead. What's your reaction?
Yeah. So, apa maji vasapunzirapo va UPND because vakatengayo makomboni kuende kuita kampeni kuchawama nombo vantu vakuchawama vayanka kuziva kuti ngati vafuna chintu kuti kita chipike nimamene chifunikira so ine nichita kuti ati vakuira nchito vantu vakukwamanga vakuchawama sikomo musevenze bwino malani.
Skomo Kwambili 0974-870-877. That number will get you through to the RHB. And we're getting in your reactions with regards to the results of yesterday's by-election that happened in Chawama constituency. Want to hear from you this morning. 0974-870-877. And joining us in studio this morning is our Hot FM journalist, that is Anita Kabemba, who was on the ground yesterday. And she's told us how the election went, free and fair, with a low voter turnout, unfortunately. But call us up. What's your reaction? Good morning.
Kabanje waregasi na Anita.
Bino kabanje.
Okabuti.
Tukamba
niwakonye mugwagwa watumira kwa mandevu.
Okay, bamugwagwa.
Tilakambe kaide democracy congratulations kuri ba mune bawina ba FDD Tonse Alliance. Chikondera chetu yenze kuja kuchawama ipitirize ndema mene tifunira so chabe the best candidate enera kuina so tiamitira kuti benze peace bawina tasara ndenda kusogoro inda Twitter tona vale video kusogoro tikomo
kwambiri 0974-870-877 is the number that you're using to give us a call this morning. What's on your mind with regards to the results of yesterday's by-election in Chawama constituency?
That's right. Give us your reaction. We'd like to hear from you this morning. What are your thoughts, about the Chawama by-elections? We have Tonse Alliance, or FDD, candidate Brighton, we're polling 8,085 votes, and the UPND's Munda polling 6,542 votes. What are your reactions to those results from Chawama?
Yes, good morning. You're through to Hot FM.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Hot FM.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Mumba.
Okay.
What has happened in Shawama is so exciting. At least if we can push like this into 2026, we see this government of our back. That would be incredible, you know. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good day. 0974-870-877. Give us a call this morning and tell us what's your reaction to the results of yesterday's election.
Yeah, what's your results? If you're from Chawama, we'd like to hear from you as well.
Yeah, did you
happy
vote?
Did you vote? Did you manage to get to cast your vote yesterday? Are you happy with the results? Is this the man you picked? We'd like to hear from you. It's 0974-870-877.
Good morning. Get through Chod FM.
Morning. Thank you very much. Correct. I am basking in equanimity and felicity following Mr. Hakainde's.
What's your name?
My name is Iwan Mutembo, the hard man. I am saying that I am basking in equanimity and felicity owing to Mr. Hakainde's defeat in the electoral, the process that had happened in Shawama. The man has been found, lambasted, halangued, and decapitated. Woohoo!
Okay.
All right. You know what you should do? I know you support Zanako. You should get that guy on your team. You should get him on your team. I think you'd make a great cheerleader.
0974-870-877. There was a funny character at the stadium yesterday, but let me not get into that.
Good morning. You're through Chod FM.
Hello, Pzee.
Morning.
Twaukabuine fetumila kwa mandevu.
You mwanda nzinano?
Banda wanu kwa mandevu.
Banda. What's your
reaction
to the result?
Shawama, Watenga, Wanyamata, so tiembekeza 2026. Tuna tuwaonese kuti nsokuya. Okay, msebenze bwino.
Okay, msebenze bwino naye.
Yes, koma kwambiri.
It's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877.
You can achieve and be great. With Zanako, it's yours to take. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first.
The time is 06:26. This time check is brought to you by Zanako. Now, Zanako is giving you a chance to win up to 15,000 kwacha just for you. Now, be one of the 10 monthly winners of up to 15,000 kwacha when you apply for a new loan, top up an existing one, or refinance a loan from another institution at Zanako. Apply online today on the Zanako website or visit your nearest branch. T's and C's apply.
You can achieve and be great. With Zanako, it's yours to take. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. Zanako.
Start your day off on the right foot with the right information on the Red Hot Breakfast.
This is Breakfast.
Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
All right, it's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877. I'd like to get your reaction to, the results that we got from the Chalma by-election. Good morning.
Good morning, Pzee.
Morning to you. What's your name?
My name is Joseph.
All right, Joseph. What's your reaction to the results we got from the Chalma by-election?
Good morning.
Morning,
Good morning. Please go ahead with your reaction.
I'm just so happy with the warm-up. I'm so happy with the warm-up. In warm-up, it was so that in the warm-up, so actual match, man, the game is like a coach. I know I'm so happy for you. takondwera maningi.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's get to the news at 6:30. Thereafter, we continue with the Red Hot Breakfast right here on Hot. The heat is on.
Fruity comes in 6 different flavors. Fruity Original, Fruity Guava, Fruity Mango, Fruity Pineapple, Fruity Apple, and Fruity Granadilla. Fruity is so nice. Fruity all day, all the way.
Fruity, a quality product from Californian Beverages. Enjoy uncapped fiber internet at home or at work with Liquid Fiber. You can also get our SIM card to experience the same fiber speeds on the move with Liquid Data on the go. Call 400 or visit your nearest Liquid Telecom outlet to get started. Liquid Data on the go. Now that's speed. Terms and conditions apply.
Apply, renew, and track your radiation license online with ease through the new Radiation Protection Authority e-licensing platform. Fast, simple, and secure. Stay compliant while protecting workers, the public, and the environment from harmful effects of ionizing radiation. Visit us at Exploration House, Government Road, Lusaka, or rpa.gov.zm. Call us on 0956 319 080. Email radiation@rpa.gov.zm. Radiation Protection Authority, a credible regulator ensuring a radiation-safe environment and proud sponsor of the Hot FM News Bulletin.
The Hot FM main news.
Good morning. The top stories at 6:30. FDD's Bright Nundwe wins Chawama parliamentary by-election. Zambia unlikely to meet 2026 poverty reduction target. And Trump threatens to invoke Insurrection Act to quell anti-ICE protests in Minnesota.
The Hot FM News with Natasha Nguni.
And now the news in detail. The Opposition Forum for Democracy and Development, FDD, has scooped the Chawama parliamentary by-election with its candidate Bright Nundwe securing 8,085 votes, defeating his closest challenger Morgan Munda of the UPND, who polled 6,542 votes. Davison Mlenga of the Citizens First came third with 1,534 votes, while independent candidates George Mwenya and Elijah Siatwambo garnered 466 and 428 votes respectively. Other contestants included Mohamed Mutete of the National Congress Party, who obtained 319 votes, Alfred Ndiweni of Exodus Party for Peace and Prosperity with 239 votes, Ntazana Musukuma of the Leadership Movement, who received 100 votes, and James Peary of the National Democratic Congress, who polled 93 votes. Announcing the results, Electoral Commission of Zambia Chawama Constituency Returning Officer Louis Lupando declared Mr. Nundwe the duly elected Member of Parliament for Chawama. Mr. Lupando said a total of 18,096 votes were cast in the election, with 290 ballot papers rejected as invalid.
I, Louis Lupando, being the returning officer for Chawama constituency, do hereby declare that I have, in accordance with the law, ascertained the results of the poll in the said constituency, and that they have been given to Nundwe Bright B, FDD, 8,085.
Meanwhile, newly elected Chawama Member of Parliament Bright Nundwe has pledged to the people with humility and work towards addressing the many challenges facing the constituency. And Patriotic Front PF faction President Given Lubinda has thanked the people of Chawama for the victory, describing the moment as highly emotional for the party and thanking God for honoring the late former President Edgar Lungu.
I thank God Almighty for what has happened in Chawama, for giving victory back to where it belongs. This is a day that is highly emotional for us in the Patriotic Front. We want to praise God for honoring our departed President Edgar Chagwalungu, who held this seat as Member of Parliament. We also wish to thank God for honoring Tasila Lungu, whose seat was taken away from her in very, very unacceptable circumstances.
The Civil Society for Poverty Reduction, CSPR, says the country is unlikely to meet its target of reducing poverty to 40% by the end of 2026, citing continued extreme poverty in rural areas. Zambia had set a target to reduce poverty to 40% by 2026 as part of its 8th National Development Plan, with a recent upward revision to 45%, deviating from its 2022 projection. Speaking to Hot FM News, CSPR Executive Director Isabel Mkelabai has noted that with the current poverty rate estimated at around 60%, the country is unlikely to achieve its set target. Ms. Mkelabai says as the 8th National Development Plan comes to an end this year, there is need to strengthen and expand social protection programs to help alleviate poverty among all citizens.
It is unlikely that Zambia will achieve a reduction in poverty to only 40% of its population, which was the target for 2026. Remember also that as we are looking at how we have been performing, we've been implementing the 8th National Development Plan, which is coming to an end this particular year. We have a very high bracket of the population that is still living in extreme poverty conditions. We still have very high poverty levels, particularly in the rural areas. We are still struggling with public service provisioning, especially services around health, education, water, sanitation, and hygiene.
Health Minister Dr. Elijah Mchima has dismissed social media reports that Permanent Secretary for Technical Services, Dr. Kennedy Lishimpi, was in Chawama to distribute political materials, saying the incident was accidental and occurred during routine hospital checkups. In an interview, Dr. Mchima said there was no deliberate distribution of any materials. He has explained that a bundle being carried by a member of the public accidentally tore open, resulting in misleading photographs that later circulated on social media. The minister has since urged civil servants to refrain engaging from political activities and to strictly adhere to the Public Service Code of Conduct.
No, he was not donating. He went in his normal checkups in the hospitals. He was going around, he started with what is this, Kanyama, he went with checking on this colon and other things. Then somebody had a bill or something like that, he was failing to cross it, then he was given just a lift to go. But when he opened it to remove to give to the other people, then people took pictures. But because of the time and what have you, many accidents happened, but it was not deliberate. That civil servants, especially medical doctors, should disassociate themselves from politics. Civil servants are not allowed to do politics.
Governance expert Ruben Lifuka says the opposition owe it to the Zambian people to put their house in order ahead of this year's election. In an interview, Mr. Lifuka notes that democracy thrives on competitive elections, which give citizens a genuine opportunity to choose leaders of their choice. He has expressed concern over what he describes as growing greed among opposition political players, with many focusing on leadership positions ahead of the polls instead of unity and organization. Mr. Lifuka adds that the situation is worrying, especially as time is running out and the opposition remains largely uncoordinated.
I think that the democracy that we thrive for should be one that is competitive, credible, and fair. And we can only achieve that if the opposition really put their house in order and provide that necessary competition. Legitimacy of the vote will be achieved if whoever wins at the end of the day goes through the mill and stands against credible people. And the opposition have a responsibility to the Zambian people to put their house in order and to provide the necessary checks and balances and to provide a united front going into the next election. There's a lot of greed that is currently happening, and we see this among different players.
The Hot FM Business News is brought to you by Access Bank. More than banking.
Economist Munyumba Mutwale says Zambia is expected to achieve single-digit inflation by February, regardless of whether the kwacha continues to appreciate. Speaking to Hot FM News, Mr. Mutwale said the country is already on track to attain the projected inflation slowdown of 9.8%, noting that this target is more likely to be achieved in February rather than January, as earlier projected by the Bank of Zambia. He has explained that the months of November, December, January, and February traditionally experience the highest inflationary pressures. However, he has noted that despite these challenges, Zambia is still expected to meet the single-digit inflation target. The Bank of Zambia has projected a declining inflation trend over the next 8 quarters, with inflation expected to fall within the 6 to 8% target band in the first quarter of 2026.
Inflation was already on the way, regardless of whether the kwacha appreciated any further. As long as things stayed flat, single-digit inflation was on the way. We should see single-digit inflation this month, at latest next month. I mean, we're already on the path to about 9.8 for January. That was the projected one, but that might end up in February. Now, getting into the target range, most people are only suspecting that will happen in the third quarter, the 6 to 8%.
The news continues after these messages.
Enjoy uncapped fiber internet at home or at work with Liquid Fiber. You can also get our SIM card to experience the same fiber speeds on the move with Liquid Data on the go. Call 400 or visit your nearest Liquid Telecom outlet to get started. Liquid Data on the go. Now, the top international news.
U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to invoke the rarely used Insurrection Act to quell unrest over federal immigration enforcement operations in Minneapolis. He threatened to send in troops following a night of protests and vandalism in the Minnesota city after an agent shot a man in the leg. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, said an officer opened fire after he was attacked by 3 Venezuelan nationals with a shovel and broom handle. The BBC has more.
The Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado has given her Nobel Peace Prize medal to President Donald Trump at a meeting at the White House. She said it was a recognition of his unique commitment to Venezuela's freedom. Since U.S. forces seized President Nicolas Maduro in Caracas, Mr. Trump has declined to endorse Ms. Machado as Venezuela. Protests have continued over the presence of thousands of masked and armed immigration officers in the U.S. city of Minneapolis, despite a threat by President Trump to invoke the Insurrection Act. A focus for the protests has been a federal building housing the agents, one of whom shot a woman dead last week. Killed in Iran have told the BBC the authorities are demanding large sums of money for the return of bodies. Relatives say they're being asked to hand over thousands of dollars so they can bury their loved ones. Scientists have developed a new map of the land beneath Antarctica's ice sheet, revealing thousands of previously undiscovered hills and ridges. Until now, scientists have known less about the landscape beneath the kilometers-thick ice than about the surface of some planets. It's hoped calculating the shape of the bedrock might help researchers work out how the ice might retreat in a warming climate. Dr. Helen Ockenden led the study.
The Hot FM Sports News.
Holders Barcelona came through a tricky tie at Racing Santander to reach the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Real Madrid were knocked out by second division Albacete on Wednesday night in Alvaro Arbeloa's first game in charge since replacing Xabi Alonso as manager. And La Liga leaders Barca also found the going tough against second-tier opponents until Ferran Torres ran through to score in the second half. And that sporting item brings us to a recap of the top stories. The Opposition Forum for Democracy and Development, FDD, has scooped the Chama parliamentary by-election, with its candidate Bright Nundwe securing 8,085 votes, defeating the closest challenger, Morgan Munda of the UPND, who polled 6,542 votes. The Civil Society for Poverty Reduction, CSPR, says the country is unlikely to meet its target of reducing poverty to 40% by the end of 2026, citing continued extreme poverty in rural areas. And U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to invoke the Rarely Used Insurrection Act to quell unrest over federal immigration enforcement operations in Minneapolis. Ends the news bulletin at 6:30. My name is Natasha Nguni. Good morning.
Multi-Frame News. Enjoy uncapped fiber internet at home or at work with Liquid Fiber. You can also get our SIM card to experience the same fiber speed on the move with Liquid Data on the go. Call 400 or visit your nearest Liquid Telecom outlet to get started. Liquid Data on the go. Now that's speed. Terms and conditions apply.
Apply, renew, and track your radiation license online with ease through the new Radiation Protection Authority e-licensing platform. Fast, simple, and secure. Stay compliant while protecting workers, the public, and the environment from harmful effects of ionizing radiation. Visit us at Exploration House, Government Road, Lusaka, or rpa.gov.zm. Call us on 0956 319 080. Email radiation@rpa.gov.zm. Radiation Protection Authority, a credible regulator ensuring a radiation-safe environment and proud sponsor of the Hot FM News Bulletin.
I need a friend indeed that's always there when my family's in need. I need a friend with me to help me through the bad times. I wanna see the world, enjoy myself in the comfort of your cover. Cause for me there's no other. I just wanna live my best life. I'm covered. I know best life will keep me covered. For life assurance. I know best life will keep me covered. For hospital cash. I know best life will keep me covered. For school fees, insurance. I know best life will keep me covered. And travel insurance. I just wanna live my best life. I just wanna live my best life.
Best Life Insurance. We're here to help you live your best life.
Your baby.
My baby can go, call you up with pride. Your baby diapers keep them fresh and dry. Could leave them my legs, no stress, just joy inside. Your baby diapers keep them fresh and dry.
Your Baby Diapers, brought to you by YoCare Hygienics. Where do you go when you're looking for peace?
I love you.
I love you. Love. Good food.
Panda, one Timon and chips.
Safety. Assurance when you want your money to be safe. Home. Home is where peace is. Home is where security is. That home is NatSave. NatSave, your bank.
Ready to refresh your world? Go bold. Go beautiful with Stevenson's Paint. Smooth finish, lasting color, inside and out. Purchase Stevenson's Paints from Handyman's Paradise along Great East Road, Tylerite Hardware along Cairo Road opposite Old National Milling, North End, and Soft Transition Hardware along Chachacha Road. Contact us today on 0978 954 864 or email sales@stevensonzambia.com. Stevenson's, finest quality paints.
It's been 20 incredible years of progress, and we couldn't have done it without you. To you, we say thank you. Tualumba, Tua Totela, Sikomo, Bitumezi, Tua Santa. Be a part of the celebration. Join MTN today. MTN, what are we doing today?
Newspaper headlines powered by Infratel. Infratel, accessible everywhere.
A stitch in time saves 9. True. But how true is this in our new digital age? In the new digital business age, you have to be ready to challenge the usual. That's why Infratel's digital infrastructure excellence gives you the assurance of being one step ahead. Infratel's avant-garde digital business team is ready to support your reinvention with state-of-the-art and new-age digital solutions that guarantee business results. So maybe a stitch in time won't just save 9, it might save you 10. Reinvent business. Reinvent with Infratel. Infratel, accessible everywhere.
It's 0649 on Hot. The heat is on. It's now time to take a look at the newspaper headlines. We have the Times of Zambia, the Mass newspaper, the Daily Nation, the Daily Mail, News Diggers as well. Let's kick it off with the Mast.
All right, the Mast. Zambezi, a favored region now. HH shouldn't moan about his people's past persecution. Simutani. That is on page 3. PF unattractive in current state, says Professor. Another one on page 3. Another one on page 3, actually. Retire Hichilema for dividing Zambia, urges Msoni. And tread softly on IMF credit. Think tank warns government. Sports section, fight for the flag. Nkandu urges Copper Queens, demands early WAFCON preparation. Then raise the bar in 2026. Nkandu challenges athletes. That's on page 7. That's what we have in the Mass today.
Daily Mail has a headline. ECZ Ken's Mao Sampa demands apology over his accusations of fake polling station. The story is on page 5. 4 murder-accused cops acquitted. The story is on page 5 as well. The back page, so let me give you the inspirational note coming in from Mother Teresa. The miracle is not that we do this work, but we are happy to do it. The back page of the Daily Mail, Copper Queens draw Nigeria, Egypt, Malawi complete Group C at WAFCON, kicking off on March 17th. What's in the Daily Nation?
The Daily Nation this morning, let's not insult HH, says Mudolo. Urges Zambians not to lose hope for their redemption in August this year, says citizens have the constitutional powers to withdraw the mandate from President Hichilema to continue governing the country. Observes that Zambia has become more ethnically divided than ever before. That story is on page 2. Trevor Mwinde eyes Choma Central Party seat. That's on page 2. They want to arrest me, says Mundubile, but vows the BM8 movement shall not be distracted by threats of arrest on trumped-up charges. We can read more on that on page 2. And Chavinga switches to UPND, endorses HH.
Oh, he just did that?
He's doing it again? He already did it.
At the back page,
You already did that.
yeah, and the back page of the Daily Nation Sport, NAPSA cash in at sunset. You can see they made a partial withdrawal. Queens draw Nigeria 2026 WAFCON. And
silly mistakes by Lamex Yam yesterday. Where's our goalkeeper? Where's Mordecai?
No, thank you for banking with us.
Well, that's it for the back page of the Daily Nation.
7 times champions. Times of Zambia. Wengwa submerged. 600 families displaced. Livestock crops swept away. That's on page 2. There's actually a sad picture on the front just to drive that headline home there. Chawama in low voter turnout. That's on page 2. Pension reform bills under scrutiny. Sports section. Group of death. Copper Queens to face champions. Nigeria and Malawi as well at WAFCON. That's in the Times of Zambia today.
All right, the News Diggers. I never saw campaign fans in Chawama. Emenda reviews. When I asked, SG said sacrifice. The story is on page 5. Opposition parties want PF structures. Nyirenda. The story is on page 4. The back page of the Diggers newspaper this morning. Group of death. Zambia to face Nigeria, Egypt at 2026 WAFCON. Newspaper headlines brought to you by Infratel.
RHB Fun Zone in partnership with Duvera Brands Limited.
I'll melt your parties, your drinks, and your energy.
Ha ha! Not today! I'm Zambezi Ice. Pure, packed, and long-lasting.
But I'm everywhere.
And so am I. Every supermarket, every cooler, every home. Zambia chooses chill. Zambia chooses Zambezi Ice. Zambezi Ice. Outsmart the heat. Zambezi Premium Mineral Water. Pure refreshment.
All right, so it's now time for RHB Fun Zone, brought to you by Tuvera Brands. They bring you Zambezi Ice. You can get all the information you need about Zambezi, about Tuvera Brands on their Tuvera Brands Facebook page. If you want to get yourself some ice, if you want to order ice, resell the ice, well, you can contact Tuvera Brands and get all the ice that you need.
Yes, it's as easy as just calling them on 0572 902 067 and liking and following the page on Facebook. That is Tuvera Brands. Getting to the RHB Fun Zone for today, we're playing with Mummies and Daddies for 30,000 kwacha. It's 6 clips, all of them correct, and that money is yours. If not, 100 kwacha for each clip that you give.
All right, easy as that. You can give us a call.
Call now and win with Zambezi Ice.
All right, let's get to the clips. We'll play you 4 clips first, and then we're going to play you the last 2 whilst you're on the line. So get a pen, get a paper. All right, we will not play these clips back.
No, we won't.
No. So pay attention. Mummies and daddies. Clip number 1.
That's a gem.
Friday. Clip number 1. Give us the name of the song and the name of the artist. Clip number 2. Name of the artist and name of the song. Clip number 3. Give us the name of the artist and the name of the song. Clip number 4.
Gun knuckles for 8. And Rohan will answer.
All right, for this one, you have to name the movie and name the main characters, the 2 friends in this particular movie, all right? So, those are our clips for today. If you think you have the answers, give us a call now. 0974-870-877.
Good morning, it's your Twitter FM.
Hello.
Good morning, what's your name?
Good morning.
Good morning, what's your name?
Yeah, this is Moses.
Okay, Moses, we've played you 4 clips. Can you please name them?
Okay, so number 1 is We Can't by Kenya. Number 2 is Magumba by Kader. Number 3 is Pump Up the Jam by Technotronic.
Okay. What's the 4th one?
The 4th one is it has gone, the name.
Where has it gone? Huh?
I forgot the movie, that line.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's where we end.
Yes.
You're doing so
well. You're doing so well, man. I was convinced you were going to give us all 4 answers.
It's just gone. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right, so verdict.
All right, so you win yourself 300 kwacha.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you so
What's your
much.
full name?
Moses Lupia.
Moses Lupia. Oh, you have some
Yes.
Lupia for you today.
Yeah. You're prepared. Your name prepared you for this day.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations to you.
Thanks for playing.
All right.
Yes, remember that you can follow Tuvera Brands on Facebook. It is Tuvera Brands, D-U-V-E-R Brands. And place your orders for Zambezi Ice today. The weekend is upon us.
It sure is.
It sure is. Yeah.
All right, so let's run through the clips.
Yeah.
And because it's just one clip that hasn't been gotten right?
Yeah, let's go. All right, so that is Cranium features Tory Lanez. It's called We Can. Yeah, Kadir featuring Keita and PK. It's called Magumba. And Technotronic, it's called Pump Up the Jam.
It's a classic right there.
Yeah, classic, that right there. And this is a classic movie.
Good knuckles for 8.
Is it a classic?
And Rohan will answer.
This is Lord of the Rings.
It is a classic, sir.
It is? Okay.
What do you...
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just...
What's your problem?
Nah, I just didn't want to say something and then people could come at me and just saying, Lord of the Rings?
No.
It is a classic.
I'll melt your parties, your drinks, and your energy.
Ha ha! Not today! I'm Zambezi Ice. Pure, packed, and long-lasting.
But I'm everywhere.
And so am I. Every supermarket, every cooler, every home. Zambia chooses chill. Zambia chooses Zambezi Ice. Zambezi Ice. Outsmart the heat. Zambezi Premium Mineral Water. Pure refreshment.
Attention gamers and creators. Ready to level up? Fast Mobile is your headquarters. We have PS5 and Xbox consoles, plus all the games and controllers you need. For creators, find professional cameras, mics, and tripods to fuel your hustle. But that's not all. Get the latest phones like iPhone, Samsung, Tecno, and more. Find accessories, laptops, and travel bags all in one spot. Find us at Shop A75 on Freedom Way, Shop 6 on Chipperumba Road, and Shop 113C at East Park Mall. Call or WhatsApp 0779 333 503. Fast Mobile Centre for today's best technology.
Are you looking for an event planner who truly understands excellence? At Sailor Moments Event Planners, we deliver top-class event management and premium catering for corporate and private events, social gatherings, weddings, traditional ceremonies, and dignified funeral support services. From concept to celebration or commemoration, we handle every detail with honor, precision, and care. We offer custom event planning, professional media equipment, high-profile protocol services, and seamless vendor coordination. Our team pays attention to what matters most: curating decor, logistics, food, ambiance, and meaningful moments that reflect your personal taste, your culture, and your vision. All you have to do is pause, breathe, and relax while we create the perfect atmosphere for your special day or your solemn occasion. Whether you desire something elegant, modern, luxurious, or culturally inspired, we bring your ideas to life with creativity and craftsmanship. Call Sailor Moments Event Planners on 0760-803-386. Find us at Hot Media House, Los Angeles Boulevard, Long Acres, Lusaka, Zambia. Sailor Moments. Quality service. Unforgettable experiences. Sailor Moments. Pause and relax. We handle the stress so you can enjoy the moment.
Football fans, this is your moment. Better One is turning up the heat with boosted odds. Imagine this: pick 5 or more games, activate a massive 1000% ACCA boost, and stand a chance to win up to 200,000 kwacha. That's right, bigger odds, bigger wins, bigger excitement. Don't sit on the sidelines. Play now and feel the thrill of top-flight football like never before. Sign up today at www.betterone.co.zm and boost your bet the smart way. Better One, where football wins bigger. 18 plus only. Bet responsibly.
Picture this. You are hungry and you're craving something different. Something with a crunch.
Oh, wow! That's perfect! Crunchy and packed with flavor.
and so much taste.
Grab a pack, man chip, crunch it. You know how we do. Introducing Yo Crunch, the snack you never stop crunching. Yo Crunch, feel the crunch in every lunch. Brought to you by Yo-Yo Fun Snacks.
All over Zambia. This year we want you to explore Holiday Yamuloko. From the thunder of Victoria Falls to the calm of Zambia Beach. From our majestic wildlife in south of Luangwa to the energetic Kopala vibes. From Zambia's Matsubeto to the vibrant nightlife. Enjoy big experiences on a small budget. Travel, laugh, and celebrate Zambia. Celebrate Yamuloko. Plan your next getaway by making your booking today and enjoy discounted packages. Visit www.zambia.travel and click Yamuloko to see participating tourist operators. Take a holiday, Yamuloko, because the best adventures start Muloko.
Dumelang, Sanibonani, Goeiedag. Your journey is about to start with South African Airways. Your journey begins the moment you book. From Lusaka to Johannesburg, connect seamlessly into West, East, Central, Southern Africa, Indian Oceans, Australia, and South America. Enjoy affordable fares, generous baggage, spacious seating, hot meals, and smooth check-ins that make travel effortless. Whether for business or leisure, fly with South African Airways on time, in style, every time. Book today at www.flysaa.com or visit our office at Arcade Shopping Mall or with your nearest travel agent. South African Airways, connecting Africa to the world. We cannot wait to have you on board. Have a safe, happy, and successful day. Hambani gahle. Totsiens. Tsamayang sintle.
Africa, the world's second largest continent, hosting a large diversity of cultures and languages. Get to know more about this beautiful continent on The African View with Kwangoli Wewe.
Good morning. Vote counting is underway in Uganda following a tense national election held on Thursday under an internet blackout as President Yoweri Museveni voiced confidence about extending his rule into a fifth decade after a campaign marred by violence. After casting his ballot in western Uganda, Museveni told reporters he expected to secure 80% of the vote if there is no cheating, brushing aside the possibility of an upset by his main challenger, popular singer-turned-politician Bobby Wine. The poll is widely seen as a test of the 81-year-old's leadership and his ability to avert the kind of post-election unrest that has recently shaken neighboring Tanzania and Kenya. It also comes amid growing speculation over his eventual succession after nearly 4 decades in power.
The African View.
The death of a 21-month-old son of Nigerian literary icon Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie has reignited a debate over the state of healthcare in Africa's most populous country, Nigeria. Nkanu Mnandi died on January the 7th after a brief illness at a private hospital in Lagos, where he had been taken for diagnostic tests ahead of planned specialized treatment in the United States. The family has accused the hospital of gross medical negligence. Here's a report.
The death of the 21-month-old son of Nigerian literary icon Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie has ignited renewed debate over the state of healthcare in Africa's most populous country. Nkanu Nnamdi died on January 7 after a brief illness at a private hospital in Lagos, where he had been taken for diagnostic tests ahead of planned specialized treatment in the United States. The family had accused the hospital of gross medical negligence, alleging the toddler was given an overdose of the sedative propofol during preparation for an MRI scan. According to a family member, the child suffered cardiac arrest while being moved, disconnected from a ventilator. The hospital has not publicly responded, while Lagos state authorities have ordered an investigation.
And finally, 23-year-old Mariam Suma traveled to Belarus, hoping it would be a gateway to Europe. Instead, she gave birth there and was later deported back to her home country, without her child. 9 months on, Suma says she has not seen her baby daughter, Sabina, who remains, against her mother's wishes, in an orphanage in Belarus.
The African View.
And that's it from The African View.
The African View. With Kwangoli Wewe.
Dumelang, Sanibonani, Goeiedag. Your journey is about to start with South African Airways. Your journey begins the moment you book. From Lusaka to Johannesburg, connect seamlessly into West, East, Central, Southern Africa, Indian Oceans, Australia, and South America. Enjoy affordable fares, generous baggage, spacious seating, hot meals, and smooth check-ins that make travel effortless. Whether for business or leisure, fly with South African Airways on time, in style, every time. Book today at www.flysaa.com or visit our office at Arcade Shopping Mall or with your nearest travel agent. South African Airways, connecting Africa to the world. We cannot wait to have you on board. Have a safe, happy, and successful day. Hambani gahle. Totsiens. Tsamayang sinhle.
Well, the African View is brought to you by South African Airways. Now, whether it's business, medical travel, visiting family abroad, start your flying smart. Choose South African Airways for comfort, reliability, and value from Lusaka to the world. Visit their website at www.flysaa.com. Call the reservations office on 0773 029100 or contact your preferred travel agent for reservations. South African Airways, connecting Africa to the world, one flight at a time.
Yes, and with some great games coming up in the AFCON, you may want to bring the stadium into your home this football season with MTN 5G and capped home internet. Enjoy every pass, every goal in crystal clear quality. Get an MTN 5G route on lease paired with a backup battery that lasts up to 6 hours. And to top it off, MTN home bundles have been reduced to amazing lower prices. You will get great speeds at much lower prices only on MTN. 20 megabits uncapped internet is now at 700 kwacha per month. The 30 megabits uncapped internet is now at 850 kwacha, and the 50 megabits per second uncapped internet is now at 1,000 kwacha, down from 2,399, saving you 1,399 kwacha. For more information, you can visit any MTN service center or email home.zm@mtn.com or call 0760-600-005.
And the time is 7:11. It's crunch time. Dive into the crunchiest, yummiest, lip-smacking snack. Your crunch with cheap, spicy sweet chili or spring onion. Which flavor will you choose? Brought to you by Yo-Yo Fun Snacks. You can follow Yo-Yo Fun Snacks on social media. They're on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram as Yo-Yo Fun Snacks. Legacy and I are still hungry. But because of Roadspark Cafe, someone has already had their breakfast.
You know, people are not loyal in this building.
Not honest.
Not honest.
I wonder who this individual is. Who is this person you guys speak of?
Let's not name
names.
Sandwiches. What kind of sandwich was it?
My morning has been enhanced. I'm having a fantastic time.
Clearly, Roadspark Cafe has got your back.
Tell us about it.
Tell us about it.
I want to hear all about it.
Hot coffee in the morning on a cold day like this. How are you guys feeling, huh?
Hungry.
Huh?
Hungry.
Oh, well. Couldn't have figured that out, huh?
Yeah.
No, but there's plenty of time for you to do the right thing. How about that?
What's
You
the
are
right
fool.
thing?
Huh? You've eaten.
Is that fair? Yes.
No, the answer is no.
The answer is no. Yeah, the answer
Look,
is no.
Roadspark Cafe opens as early as 7, so you can head over to Roadspark Cafe right now and pick up that hot beverage as you start your day.
Sounds of the morning.
Sounds of the morning.
Good morning. It's time to play Sounds of the Morning. It is brought to you by Madison General Insurance. And they are giving you a chance to win a 500 kwacha if you are the sound champion for today. So it's 3 clips that you have to guess what they are. You can tell us what it is exactly, or you can try to describe the sounds. And if you get all of them correct, that 500 kwacha will be yours today.
Yeah.
So we'll be playing the clips, and you can give us a call on 0974-870-877. And let's see if you are going to be our sound champion for today. Very interesting sounds.
There's no password, by the way.
No
just
password,
to make sure when you call in, don't say any password. Just go ahead and answer. Pay attention. Here is sound number 1. Sound number 1. Sound number 2. Here is sound number 3.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 sounds. Call us up.
You look perplexed.
You look defeated.
Maki hoda la kwa chani, yeah? Don't just put keys, cling, 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 cling,
Oh,
cling.
one of them might be a sound of a key.
Oh.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Call us now. Let's see if you know what those sounds are.
You're through to Hot FM. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Caller.
Simple caller 0974-870-877. Do try again those 3 sounds. How confident are you today? Can you tell us what they are? 500 kwacha can be yours courtesy of Madison General Insurance. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Shamir.
Shamir.
Yes.
All right, Shamir, 3 sounds. Please tell us what they are.
Okay, the first one is when you're ripping off a sellotape from a box.
Okay.
When you're opening up a box, in sellotape.
Yeah, yeah. What's the second one?
The second one was gunshots from far.
Gunfire?
Yes.
Okay. What's the third one?
Third one is
Sorry, we didn't hear that.
The third one is heard of boats or something.
The line is breaking. If you have us on loudspeaker, just take us off loudspeaker, please.
Hello?
Hello. You said the third sound is what?
Third one is like animals walking, passing. Heard of goats.
Wow, you're so wrong.
Shamir.
You're wrong on all fronts.
No.
On all levels.
Shamir, just to comfort you, right? So, Marco, who's a genius around here, also thinks the third clip is footsteps that sound like a horse. So you're not alone, but
we are both thinking the same thing.
That's not the answer. Thanks for trying. Stick around. All right, we'll announce the answers right after the news headlines at 8.
Yes, that's right. And Madison General is your insurer of preferred choice since 1992. You can get on the winning team today. And it's worth it. All you have to do is call 4848 for more details.
This is Breakfast. Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours. The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Are you tired of complex financial platforms that leave you overwhelmed? Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to Standard Chartered Bank's Straight to Bank. Our user-friendly interface puts you in control. No more headaches, just simplicity and ease. Imagine the convenience of access 24/7, 365 days a year. Accountability is key, and our system provides an impeccable audit trail, putting you firmly in charge. No more guessing games, just transparency at your fingertips. We take pride in giving you a service that's unmatched, efficient, and secure. You can be rest assured that your transactions are backed by best-in-class safety measures. Whether you're making local transactions or handling global payments, Straight to Bank has you covered. Fast, secure, and efficient. That's the Straight to Bank promise by Standard Chartered Bank. Experience the future of financial management. Try Straight to Bank today. To open a business banking account, call 5247 and a business banking relationship manager will call you back. Alternatively, email us zmbusiness.banking@sc.com or visit www.sc.com. Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
From bumper to bumper, Hot FM is bumping your mood. This is your jam. In Traffic Jam for today. Your jam in Traffic Jam.
Happy Friday. It's time for your jam in Traffic Jam, and it is brought to you by Trekking Travels and Tours. And this week, we are focusing on Lolelunga Private Reserve. If you're stuck in traffic, we want you to let your mind wander. Imagine swapping brake lights for big skies and wild freedom in northern Zambia, just 30 kilometers north of Kafue National Park. Picture cheetahs sprinting through the bush. Yes, they're back. Spotting the rare Statunga, and maybe, if luck is on your side, the elusive pangolin. Drift along the crystal clear Lunga River, where otters play, hippos nap, elephants splash, and crocodiles and monitor lizards soak up the sun. You can fall asleep under a blanket of stars on the Ngoma deck. Wake up with no rush, no noise. Just nature on your terms. Opening in May and early bookings now open from January. So while you are inching forward in traffic, remember that the wild is calling and it's closer than you think. Entry rates start from $350 per adult sharing, that's 16 years and above. To make that booking or make an inquiry, you can visit Plot 23, Shop 3C, Twin Palms Road, Ibex Lusaka, or give them a call on 0764 121 396 or WhatsApp on 0979 484 920 or email reservations@trekkingtravelsandtours.com. Visit the website, that's www.trekkingtravelsandtours.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram, Trekking Travels and Tours. Trekking Travels and Tours, find your adventurous side.
All right. Our jam in Traffic Jam for today comes from two young men who are doing very well right now in the Zambia music industry.
Were you with them in Morocco? Did you watch them perform?
No, I didn't. I got there after they had performed already. Unfortunately, because we got to the hotel. We got to the hotel very late, so preparing and all that. Then moving from the hotel to the venue where they were performing. Yeah, there's time already like moved, so I didn't see them perform. But they're doing well. Jade Trigger and Ari, after nationality, we're waiting for the next one, and they have a good one. Totally is what this one's known as. Let's go.
Walking down the aisle with a matting, ring on your finger and it's shining. Your mama and your papa just smiling. Through sickness and health with no one else, yeah. Promise I'll give you the world, yeah. Everything that you deserve, yeah. All for you, baby, you perfect. If you give me all of you, I'll give you all of me. You don't need nobody, loving you totally. If you give me all of you, I'll give you all of me. You don't need nobody, loving you totally. I'm looking into your eyes, I do. Do the thick and the thin, I do. Do you take me for me, my boo? I've been searching for you, my baby. It's a love that can drive you crazy. Now the testing complete, I'm ready. Slow down, baby girl, hold steady. I'm trying to make you one less lonely girl. Hit to admire, hit to inspire, one less lonely girl. Hit through the fire, hit through the rain, oh my world. One in a million, one in a trillion, oh my girl. If you give me all of you, I will give you all of me. You don't need nobody, loving you totally. If you give me all of you, I will give you all of me. You don't need nobody, loving you totally.
Red Hot Breakfast. Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Are you tired of complex financial platforms that leave you overwhelmed? Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to Standard Chartered Bank's Straight to Bank. Our user-friendly interface puts you in control. No more headaches, just simplicity and ease. Imagine the convenience of access 24/7, 365 days a year. Accountability is key, and our system provides an impeccable audit trail, putting you firmly in charge. No more guessing games, just transparency at your fingertips. We take pride in giving you a service that's unmatched, efficient, and secure. You can be rest assured that your transactions are backed by best-in-class safety measures. Whether you're making local transactions or handling global payments, Straight to Bank has you covered. Fast, secure, and efficient. That's the Straight to Bank promise by Standard Chartered Bank. Experience the future of financial management. Try Straight to Bank today. To open a business banking account, call 5247 and a business banking relationship manager will call you back. Alternatively, email us zmbusiness.banking@sc.com or visit www.sc.com. Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
The Red Hot Breakfast. Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Good morning, it's 7:25 and it's a lovely Friday to you. Did you know that when you fly with Zambia Airways, golf bags under 15 kilograms are carried free of charge? That's right, so it's free. Pack your clubs, book your seat, and just, set off stress-free with Zambia Airways. You can visit www.zambia-airways.com or call the reservations office on 0211 431 500 or contact your preferred travel agent.
Can you beat the clock? Welcome to the ultimate test of knowledge. Speed, and mental agility. It's time to win! It's time for the Stand Chart Quiz on the RHB. Brought to you in partnership with Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
All right, it's now time for you to win 20,000 kwacha in the Stand Chart Quiz. Here's how you do it. You get 60 seconds to go through 10 questions. You get all the questions correct, you win yourself 20,000 kwacha. Be quick about your answers because the quiz master will go back to questions where you say pass and the ones where you got wrong. So at the end of the 10 questions, to give you a chance to win yourself that 20,000 kwacha, the quiz master will go back to those questions and ask you for the second time so that you attempt to get all of them correct. Call us up on 0974-870-877 or 0950-955-877.
Good morning, you're through to FM. Hello, good morning, you're through to FM.
Here for good.
Wonderful. What's your name?
Peter.
Peter who?
Peter Perry.
Peter Perry.
Yes.
Peter, did you play this week?
Last year. Should be April.
Okay. And how did you do?
Yeah, it was so bad. I got 3.
That was terrible, huh?
Yeah, I did.
It's not so bad.
It was busy.
Peter probably passed number 1 in school and to get 3 correct.
Hey, imagine.
All right, Peter, remind us about yourself.
I'm into microsector.
Okay.
Yes.
Microsector. What does that mean?
Yeah. I work into one of our financial institutions.
Microfinance institutions?
Yes. Microsector in short.
Okay. Is that in a big organization or just you?
No, very big organization actually.
Okay.
All
right. You want to ask more questions?
No.
No further questions. No. My friends are listening to me.
No problem.
Okay.
Just the way you ask the questions, we're going to ask you some questions before we give you the money, isn't it?
Yeah. No problem.
All right, handing you over to the quiz master.
Okay.
All right, Peter, I guess you can hear me clearly, right?
Yes.
All right, let's get to your 10 questions. Your 60 seconds start Now, which religious figure is said to have been born on the 25th of December?
A pass.
Universal suffrage is the right of all citizens to be able to carry out what activity?
A pass.
Saint Ignatius of Loyola co-founded which Catholic religious order in 1534?
Pass.
On the stock market, what do the initials IPO stand for?
Pass.
German Shepherd is a breed of what animal?
Dogs.
The rapper Kanye West in 2021 legally changed his name to what?
Pass.
What is the common first name for Hollywood actresses Aniston and Lopez?
Pass.
In the Bible, what is the garden in which Jesus was betrayed?
Hayden.
In tennis, who is known as the tennis big sister?
Pass.
Who is the youngest ever player to score in a World Cup final?
Pass.
Which religious figure?
Time is up. Time is up.
Did Peter Peary get anything right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
it
one.
did. One.
Okay, so
It's so embarrassing, you guys.
so if 3 was bad, what is 1 then?
Yeah, it's nothing. That's nothing.
Look, at least you win 100 kwacha.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Bye. Thank you.
Peter.
Yes, Pzee.
With no pressure. Which
Really?
religious figure is said to have been born on the 25th of December?
Yeah, Jesus. That's you guys. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Imagine.
No,
Not you guys. Don't say you guys.
Not you guys. Bye, Peter. Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers, Peter.
It was a tricky one, wasn't it?
Very tricky, huh?
Yeah.
Would have never guessed that question.
No.
Quizmaster, let's go through the questions.
Which religious figure is said to have been born on the 25th of December? It is Jesus Christ. Universal suffrage is the right of all citizens to be able to carry out what activity? Voting. Saint Ignatius of Loyola co-founded which Catholic religious order in 1534? The Jesuits. On the stock market, what do the initials IPO stand for? Initial public order. German Shepherd is a breed of what animal? Dog. Rapper Kanye West in 2021 legally changed his name to what? Ye. So Y-E, just like that. What is the common first name for Hollywood actresses Aniston and Lopez? Answer is Jennifer. Yeah. In the Bible, what is the garden in which Jesus was betrayed? Gethsemane. In tennis, who is known as the tennis big sister? Venus, because she's older than Serena, and she was like, John the Baptist, if you like. Then Jesus followed after that, because the other one is more successful. Who was the youngest ever player to score in a World Cup final? Pele. He did that when he was 17 years old in the 1958 final against Sweden. He scored 2 goals to help Brazil win their first World Cup title. Closest to him is Kylian Mbappe. Scored in that final, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, when France won it. So.
Was it a hat trick? He scored a hat trick in that final, ain't it?
Was it a hat trick?
No. When they lost it, when he scored a hat trick. Okay.
Oh yeah, they were against against Messi.
Yeah. You know what, Pzee? I think the first question was tough, hey?
Really?
Very tough. Henry Mutale said Dalai Lama.
Really?
Dalai Lama was born on the 25th of December.
Is there anybody else on Facebook that tried to attend?
Yes, John Berg. He got 8 out of 10. He wasn't. Well, let's say actually 7. He missed it somewhere, but overall did great. But yeah, Dalai Lama.
You don't stop. You keep saying that. He was actually born on the 6th of July.
Oof. No,
So you're way off.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
This is
Breakfast.
Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
The drive-through.
Honorable members of the drive-through parliament, I'd like to welcome you back into the house. Deputy Speaker, Honorable Cass, you had mentioned that there was something heavy on your heart.
Madam Speaker, the breakup constituency, they are saying that it is unfair for a relationship to break up. Nankongole zachaira break up pamosi. Yeah. Madam Speaker, is money that you give to someone whilst you're in a relationship and the relationship is over bindable?
So that is the motion that has been presented. Honorable members, the floor is now open for discussion. Good afternoon, Honorable.
Good afternoon, my lovely Madam Speaker.
Order. I am going to hold you in contempt, Honorable.
Pardon me, Madam Speaker.
On Hot FM. The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
It's just 7:34 on Hot. The heat is on. Every Friday we have a guest presenter in studio. And joining us this morning is Her Worship, the Mayor of Lusaka, Chilando Chitangala, on the Red Hot Breakfast this morning. Your Worship, Happy New Year, and welcome to the Red Hot Breakfast.
Thank you very much, and a very big Happy New Year to you too, and the people of Lusaka.
How was the festive season for you?
It was busy. I took a break, but the break wasn't really enough, so yeah.
How long was your break?
Just 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Are you really able to take a break, or your phone is just ringing all the time, even when you're on holiday or something?
Actually, this is the first time I took a break, like December, January. I usually try to take it in January, but I knew that January would be very busy because this is an election year.
Right.
And there are a lot of projects that we have to like wind up under my office and just making sure that things are in place. So yeah. It wasn't enough. I really don't take breaks. But
what would feel like a good break to you?
A month and out of the city.
I thought she was going to say 6 months twice a year.
A month and out of the city with my phone off.
Okay. Right. How's been the start of the year for you?
It's been good because the last 4 years have been very busy and a lot of success. And we've made a lot of gains as a local authority. And under the mayor's office, I've had like 12 successful projects. So it's been good and busy at the same time because now we have to wind up. I have a few months before my term comes to an end. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's stick to that because you're nearing the end of your term as mayor of Lusaka and having been sworn in on September 3rd, 2021. Just you looking back, how would you describe your tenure?
I was voted by the district. So it means that my mandate is to the people of the district, the people of Lusaka. And being an opposition mayor, it hasn't been very easy because I've had to strike a balance. And working meant that you have to prove yourself more than the others. Yeah. But of course, it would have been nice for me to be in my own space because my success story would have been sung by everybody. So my success story is sung by myself, the local authority, and just people that are interested and do see and say, okay, this is what has happened. Lusaka being a city, one of the fastest cities in Africa, a lot of urbanization has been happening. So it means that even service delivery here, we have to up our game and so on. A lot of people living in the city. We may have over 3 million on paper, but in reality, we have over 4 million people living in the city, and 70% is peri-urban. So I would say that the last 4 years has been good. It has been successful because there's so many things that we've done, and the council has improved. It has improved where revenue is concerned, where projects are concerned. Yes, the improvement hasn't come without other challenges like waste management and so on in the city, but we have reasons for that. Yeah.
All right. Since 2021, what would you say have been your highs and lows?
My highs have been having successful projects. For example, I have one project that is called All Affairs. This is welfare. the welfare that were there before. And we found a funder, a British charitable organization, and I'm happy to report that they're actually in the country right now, training teachers, training, teachers and the return caregivers. They are coming, the Olofias are coming back. And the reason why this is really at my, in my heart, it needs to come back. We parents fell off the bandwagon, the city fell off a bandwagon of looking after the city, being good parents. And then we've had these issues of a group of youth from 1425 that we are calling, the underserved youth that we're calling junkies, which is not a good name. But in the next few years, because we have these Olofias that to take care of our children from the time that they're born, it means the next few years, that group will be off, or to fall off. We'll have good citizens. Because now we have our kids, falling into things like drug abuse, alcohol abuse. But because the parents are busy, but then the Olofias will come back. Kids can go to the Olofias. Parents can go and learn how to parent now. And then, we can have spaces for kids to play and be happy. Caregivers and so on.
How did the first ones fall off? Because I know they were very prominent back in the day.
Well, I wouldn't really know because you and I were young then, I'm sure, you know. But our parents, when you talk about all affairs, they even have this bright face when you talk about all affairs. So we have 10 community halls in the city that are going to be renovated. And these are all in the 7 constituencies. But I guess at that time, it's supporting them where funding was concerned. And then the community halls were leased out. So that's what happened. But at least the community halls are still there.
You still have the structures?
Yes, we still have the structures. That's a good thing about it. So we are not building the structures, we are renovating the structures.
Them. So how many do you still have?
10.
Because I know that there's one that I knew that I used to go to.
Oh.
Yeah, because there was a place in Chawama where we would train karate.
Oh, right.
And we used to use that building, but now it's Chawama Level 1 Hospital. It's part of a hospital in Chawama. So I don't know how many of those are still standing and they're not in use like that.
No, we still have actually. We still have in the other 7 constituencies, and we are 10 of them right now. So we still have Matero, which is under renovations right now. We have one in Kaunda Square. We have one at Chilenge, Chilenge Market there. Yes, and we still have Kabwata as well, and Charleston. So we still have, and those will be renovated. So there have been a lot of gains. Yeah. So, and of course the laws, you asked about the laws. The laws are, when it's difficult to deliver service to the people of Lusaka, then of course, you're not happy about it and, so on. But for me, I think service delivery to the people of Lusaka is also based on revenue. So we've really, our revenue has gone up by 90%, which is a very, very good thing. So with good revenue, we can now safely say we can deliver to the people of Lusaka. So, when you can't deliver to the people of Lusaka who gave you a mandate, then of course I can't sleep at night. Yeah.
What would you attribute the high revenue to?
I beg your pardon?
You say you've received high revenue now. You've been receiving more
yes.
What would you attribute that to now?
To our valuation row. So we have a new valuation row which was approved in 2024, but of course we had to renew it. But that's like we have to renew the revenue, the valuation row every 5 years. So it was renewed, and then we captured a lot of properties in the city. We have over 400,000 properties. I don't know who someone posted and talked about 1.2 million properties. I think that is not correct. Remember, 70% of the city is peri-urban, so they're still getting titles, but they pay ground rent. Yeah. So we've captured a lot of properties in the city, and that means our revenue base has risen. So that's very good for us. And apart from that, we have also other local revenues, like the market, collecting from markets. Because now we have a proper revenue system, the leakages are low. Yeah, the leakages are low, and now we can collect more money. And if you remember a few years ago, like in 2022, 2023, council workers were always protesting because they were not getting paid. Now council workers get paid. Yeah. So that is one thing that is a high for me. Yeah.
Okay. So you turn a low into a high. Just.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you just tuned in, we have the mayor of the city of Lusaka, Her Worship Chilando Chitangala. Stay tuned.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Duffy's, trusted by parents for years as Zambia's #1 antibacterial shoe. Made from high-quality genuine leather for guaranteed comfort and longevity. Durable, trusted for its reliability. When a child smiles, their parent sees their future. Bright and strong. Duffy's. Find yours at a Butter store near you today. And 100 winners can stand tough and win a share of 200,000 kwacha in Butter shoe vouchers. Simply buy a pair of Duffy's in store. Write your details at the back of the receipt and drop it in the box provided at every Butter store countrywide. The competition runs until 30th January 2026. T's and C's apply.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
All right, good morning. Our guest presenter this morning is the mayor of the city of Lusaka, Her Worship Chilando Chitangala. And just getting a roundup of how the start of 2026 was, how she had a very short break and wished it was much longer, but we'll try again next year. You touched on something before we went on the break. You were talking about council workers. Have they been cleared off? Is there a backlog?
No. First of all, actually, we had a long list of pensioners that were not paid. But today I'm proudly saying that they've been cleared. And then, of course, our payroll is up to date. Today, every council worker will tell you they get paid on the 21st of every month. And we pay our dues to NAPSA and ZRA. And by the way, in October, November, we got first prize from ZRA. Yes, for remitting, our taxes. So there's been a lot of improvements, a lot of gains, and Lusaka City Council, under my watch, has been doing very well.
So no backlog?
No backlog.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much are you collecting per month these days? For you to be in a position of,
Must be a lot of money.
Must be a lot of money. How much are you
gone.
collecting these days?
No, we're doing very well as a council, and in the next few years, I'm sure you'll be happy with your local authority. But I'll tell you that even when we pay all our balances, our bills for the vendors who supply us, and also the salaries, we would say, I'll boastfully say that we do remain with maybe 100 million in the account, and the central government is actually thinking of also, not even putting us on the list of the equalization fund that they give other councils. So under my watch, I think we've done very well, and I'm proud to say that my team at the Lusaka City Council have been working. Of course, we have had a lot of challenges. And those challenges are, closing up slowly. Yeah, like the leakage of revenue is not 100%. Yes, but I would be happy if at the end of my tenure we collected maybe 80% and 20% is just leakages, and then we work over that. And these are bus stops and markets. But where other local revenues are concerned, I think we've done extremely well.
So how much? What's the actual figure before the salaries are deducted? What are you
okay, what I would
levies?
just say, I would just say is 2023, we were collecting like 57%. 2024, like 67. Now we are collecting 100%. I mean, not 100%, 90%. So,
how much is 90% your worship? Tell us the money.
Well, yeah.
We want to know the figure.
We want to know the figure.
But, okay, no. I'll tell you that we collect more than 100, of course.
Over 100 million?
Yes, we do.
A month.
And that never used to happen. Yes.
What was the picture like before?
Before, that the council was struggling, actually. You know that. I mean, it was in black and white. But today, we do collect quite a big amount. And we have a lot of people building in the city. We are capturing their properties. We never used to do that. But people also come by themselves to come and, submit that they've built, and they need to be captured and so on, and that is very good. And I would ask the people of Lusaka to continue.
Over 100 million every month for Lusaka City Council.
Yes.
200, 300 million?
We'll be counting.
500 million?
That's why we're asking. So, over 100 in Jan, over 100. We'll be counting for you, Your Worship.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Right now, you're the third female after Patricia Nawa and Christine Nakazwe to hold the position of Lusaka mayor. As a city mother, do you think gender does play a role in how one executes the mandate of that office?
First of all, before I even answer this question, I would like to congratulate the Tonse Alliance candidate for Chawama, Bright Nundwe, for winning the Chawama election. And I would like to thank the people of Chawama for his job well done. I'm a politician, and I belong to that Tonse Alliance. So I'm very happy. I'm a proud politician this morning. So thank you, the people of Chawama. Thank you, Bright Nundwe, for doing a good job. And then I also want to say that she was actually called Susan Nakazwe. Patricia Nawa and Susan Nakazwe were mayor councillors. So they were voted in the chambers as by the councillors. I've been voted, I'm the first female to be voted by the district, to be voted by the residents of the city. And I would like to also remind you that I was the third highest in the country, in Zambia. There was President HH, the late ECL, and myself. So I got almost 300,000 votes. So coming to that, because of the system, the way it works, when you get to a place like the mayor office, I see no color because I've been voted by the people. So my job is just to deliver. Yeah. So so when we come to talking about women, really, I think it's about you understanding the job that you're supposed to do, and it doesn't really matter as long as you are qualified, you have a plan for the city, and you have the support of the voters. You have a support of the voters, then you can execute your job. But I must also mention that the last few weeks, one vlogger in the city talked about, the next mayor should be a family man. I think that was very offensive.
Yes, I saw that post.
Yeah, that was very offensive because you don't judge an office by gender, and we all know that in countries where you've had female presidents, they've really excelled, So I don't think it's right for somebody because they want to campaign. Why don't they campaign on developmental issues and not smear me as a person? I think that was very wrong. And I don't do politics of, no, I'm a people manager. We're different when you do our politics. So, yeah. So women
have
do
you had
better.
Conversations with him?
Have I had?
Conversations with him regarding the city because...
who is him?
Mr. Mwewa, Shitambala Mwewa.
Okay.
He's the one that put up that post on his Simon Mwelen page.
Now, was he talking about himself, or do you think he was taking a direct shot at you when he said that?
Of course, when he says Osaka Mayor, who's in the office? It's obviously me. But I would also want to say that anyone who wants to campaign for that office, they must just bring up, issues of development and what they think they can do for the city that hasn't been done. And then, of course, you have to tell the people, you don't just give them false promises. You do the work. Like, I've done my work. And I'm proud to say that. So I wouldn't really want to go into that. But I think that was an insult on the women folk. I'm a gender supporter. I'm really into this gender because I know where I'm coming from. So I don't think that was a right post. And I'm thanking Angel Sisi for, really coming out to defend us, the women. Yeah, I think that was good. And other people that also came up, I saw a posting from President Chishala Katika also, she said something, and other people also made their comments. And I think we have gender champions who are men. They really must come up and condemn such. You don't come out and say the next person must be a family man. Who tells him family men they're the only ones that can make leaders?
He said,
good leaders, yes.
He said the next, Lusaka deserves a mayor with a full family and not a single mother.
Imagine. That's an insult.
Are you a single mom?
Yes, I'm a single mom, and I take offense because I'm not the only single mom. And even if I'm a single mom, I'm qualified. I have a plan for my city. I have a plan for my life. you know? So that's very offensive, and it's just not about me. It's about the next person. This is the reason why other women are scared to come and take part in decision-making position and in politics. So I really take offense. And
did you reach out to him?
I'm not going to do that because I think he's not at my level. Yeah, I don't think like him. He's not at my level. I don't think like him, so I will not.
You're not shaken by his
No, I'm
bid
not.
to be the next mayor?
No, I'm not. I'm not, and I'm actually going to stand as mayor again. Yeah, so I'm not, and I don't think the people of Lusaka would want a leader who wants to smear others just because he wants the office. He can campaign. Nobody is stopping him from campaigning, but it must be issue based. Yeah. Anyone else who wants to campaign issue based, I don't think you should smear us and talk about us being single parents, being single parents, and so on. No.
Have you crossed paths in the past? Because we see his vlogs where he talks about how he wants the city to be clean and how he encourages people to trade in the right places. Practically,
I haven't
just
crossed paths. I think
doing things that the council should be doing, or something that crosses over what you do. Have you never crossed paths with him in the past?
No, I haven't. But I think I will not let him start talking about our gender issues or my private life. I think that is wrong. When he talks about the cleaning of the city and so on, I never bother. He has a right to say that. He lives in Lusaka, isn't it? So he has a right to say all those things, but he will not attack me because I'm a single parent. That I refuse. And I ask all women, the women folk, including the vice president, to come up and speak, because this is wrong. Who tells him that women cannot vie for political offices or decision-making position because they're single? That is wrong.
Okay. Well, it'll be interesting how things will unfold with the next election. But let's just talk about it. You did say you mentioned you're a politician, and even as you're a mayor, in fact you're an opposition mayor because you got into office under the PF ticket. Now you're serving under UPND administration. How have you managed these dynamics in your office?
Like I said earlier on, I was voted by the people, the district. So for me, really, it's appreciating the mandate that the people have given me, the people of Lusaka, which I'm very grateful for. And yes, being an opposition mayor hasn't been very easy for my office. It's a 50-50, you know. I work, first of all, I have 22 councillors who are UPND, 1 is independent, and 15 are PF. And then myself. So we're a team of 39. In the beginning, it was very difficult to do our work because there were politics involved. But I think when we understood the role and the rules of a local authority, that we're supposed to be neutral. You know, we are saving the public. Yeah, I think things fell into place. So we've been working together. Maybe 2, 3 would, misbehave, but I think we've made a good team. We've been working very well. And a bit of 50% support from central government. It's not really 100% because I'm an opposition mayor, you know. Yeah, but I think I've had support from my political party and also from the government. It hasn't been that bad. But I think if I was in my own space, I would have achieved more.
Is that frustrating where you can't maybe do certain things because of that dynamic of the PF and UPND thing?
Very frustrating because I'll tell you, I started as a councillor and I was deputy mayor and mayor. So I had a plan. You know, I've been in the local authority for almost, it's going to be 10 years now. So when you are councillor and deputy mayor, you work under the mayor. So this is just the 4 years that I am a supervisor of a local authority. And all those things that I wanted, this was my chance to really prove, you know, because I learned over time. But then I found myself in a situation where I became an opposition mayor and then I'm not in my own space. So I need to negotiate all the time. For example, I'll tell you an incident where I have partners in the city because the Constitution allows me to engage you people and the stakeholders of the city, for example, to sweep with me. You know, the Constitution has allowed the mayor to come to you and tell you, okay, Hot FM, you have to come and sweep with me, can we join hands and so on, or this bank and so on. I was sweeping in one of the constituencies with partners, and these are big partners in the city. And we receive a phone call. My partners receive a phone call from a minister and says, oh, you have to leave because the member of parliament in that area thinks that she's campaigning. So what is the role of the mayor? Am I not supposed to be sweeping with partners? So those partners have never even come back. So those are some of the challenges that I've been facing as an opposition mayor. So it's not like I've been supported fully. I've faced challenges. But I would say it's a 50-50. It's not always, yeah. But for me, I think being the person that I am and respecting the mandate that was given to me by the people, I forge ahead and work.
We're going to get to the news headlines and we continue this conversation to deal with dynamics of how you've been working as an opposition mayor here in the city of Lusaka. In case you're joining us, we have in studio Her Worship, the mayor of the city of Lusaka, Chilando Chitangala, is joining us as our guest presenter this morning.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
Something easily 120 grams of sugar is better. Easy is always ahead. Easy got the most flavors. Easy is always ahead. You spoke and we heard. Easy just got easy on back. Easy just got easy just got easy on back. Easy just got easy just got
Easy noodles just got bigger. Now available in 120 grams. Rainy season is around the corner. Are you ready to make the most of it? Small-scale farmers, it's time to mechanize with the PowerTrack 50 horsepower two-wheel drive tractor from Automotive Equipment Limited. Strong, reliable, and built tough with a dual clutch, heavy-duty constant mesh gearbox, and oil-immersed brakes. This tractor delivers 185 Nm torque and lifts up to 1,500 kilograms, perfect for all your farm work. Made in India and available right here in Zambia for just 340,000 kwacha. Plus, we stock all genuine spare parts to keep you running season after season. Don't wait for the rains to catch you unprepared. Call or WhatsApp us on 0977 731 492. Automotive Equipment Limited, because you deserve quality.
The news headlines every second hour
are sponsored by Swan Insurance Zambia. For you, for them, for life. Swan, for life.
The Opposition Forum for Democracy and Development has scooped the Chama parliamentary by-election, with his candidate Bright Nundwe securing 8,085 votes, defeating his closest challenger Morgan Munda of the UPND, who polled 6,542 votes. The Civil Society for Poverty Reduction says the country is unlikely to meet its target of reducing poverty to 40% by the end of 2026, citing continued extreme poverty in rural areas. Health Minister Dr. Elijah Mchima has dismissed social media reports that Permanent Secretary for Technical Services Dr. Kennedy Lishimpi was in Chama to distribute political materials, saying the incident was accidental and occurred during routine hospital checkups. The U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to invoke the rarely used Insurrection Act to quell unrest over federal immigration enforcement operations in Minneapolis. And holders Barcelona came through a tricky tie at Racing Santander to reach the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey.
This is Breakfast.
Make some noise!
Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
Imagine high-speed internet anywhere you live, work, or travel, even in the most remote parts of Zambia. That's Starlink. Satellite broadband that doesn't need towers or fiber, just clear sky and power. Now, how do you get it? Thor International is your answer. Not a retailer, but an authorized Starlink reseller, and the difference matters. A retailer simply sells you a kit. Thor International goes further. As an authorized reseller, we provide expert consultation, professional installation, full system support, and we're right here in Zambia when you need us. We supply the Gen 3 standard kit, the mini kit, and the enterprise kit for larger organizations. For businesses operating remotely, NGOs on assignments, farms, lodges, mines, or fixed sites outside the fiber line, you don't just need equipment, you need a partner. Choose Thor International, your #1 authorized Starlink reseller in Zambia. Call 0975 101 491 0971 624 542. Email starlink@thorinl.com or visit 100/244 of Twin Palm Road, New Ibex Hill, Lusaka.
Attention gamers and creators. Ready to level up? Fast Mobile is your headquarters. We have PS5 and Xbox consoles, plus all the games and controllers you need. For creators, find professional cameras, mics, and tripods to fuel your hustle. But that's not all. Get the latest phones like iPhone, Samsung, Tecno, and more. Find accessories, laptops, and travel bags all in one spot. Find us at Shop A75 on Freedom Way, Shop 6 on Chipperumba Road, and Shop 113C at East Park Mall. Call or WhatsApp 0779 333 503. Fast Mobile Centre for today's best technology.
My son just moved to the UK and I need to send him some money. Any idea how?
That's easy. Use EcoBank's international transfers. You can send foreign currency directly from your account to his. Safe and secure.
That sounds perfect. No stress, no delays.
Exactly. Just use the EcoBank mobile app or visit an EcoBank branch and send money to any country worldwide. Send money abroad conveniently with EcoBank international transfers. EcoBank, a better way to bank without borders.
This is breakfast.
Make some noise! Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
Wherever life takes you, in the city
Hi, please send me that email.
or the rural area, one thing remains true. You need a bank that understands you.
Welcome to NatSave.
At NatSave, we understand the heart of every Zambian. Whether you're growing your business, needing a personal loan, or saving for the future, we are with you every step of the way. From Bala to Livingston, from townships to rural areas, we are your bank and your home. Call us on 882 or visit our social media platforms for more information. NatSave, your bank, your home.
The most important meal of the day is definitely breakfast. Start your day off on the right foot with the right information on the Red Hot Breakfast from 6 to 9 hours.
You can achieve and be great. With Zanako, it's yours to take. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first.
It's 8:06 on Hot. The Heat is on, and this time check is brought to you by Zanako. Now, did you know that Zanako has a dedicated customer service page on Facebook just for you? You can follow the Zanako Help Force page on Facebook today for quick help, banking tips, and step-by-step guides on any of your banking transactions. So Zanako, you first.
No food to no stress. For Zanako, it's you first. No food to no stress. At Zanako, you come first. At Zanako, you come first. Zanako.
Start your day off on the right foot with the right information on the Red Hot Breakfast.
Good morning, it's 8:07. Here to remind you that a dry baby is a happy baby. Your baby diapers keep your little one comfy and rash-free with a wetness indicator that works like magic. It's now available at Jumbo Cash and Carry, Cheers, Choppies, and Pick and Pay. Your baby, happy baby.
Her Worship, the Mayor of Lusaka, Chidando Chitangala, is our guest presenter here on the Red Hot Breakfast on Hot 87.7. Now, Your Worship, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing the city today?
The biggest challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. From what I know is, I think waste collection is one of the biggest challenges. And I mentioned that Lusaka has grown, is one of the fastest growing cities in Africa. So a lot of urbanization and a lot of people moving to the city. But I must also mention that in 2022, First in 2028, a company was formed. It was called Lusaka Integrated and Solid Waste Management. And in 2022, it started operating. And we own 60% of that company, and 40% is owned by Ministry of Finance. So they are the ones that are mandated now to manage waste in the city. But of course, we supervise as a local authority because 60% is owned by the local authority. Just like any other company, when they started, they were crawling, but then now they are working, I should say. They get funding, and then also just 2 weeks ago, our Minister of Local Government delivered 10 trucks that were bought by our parent ministry, and these trucks will be used to collect garbage around the city. And we have cash for work in the city. That was stopped, suspended, I should say, for just a few months, but of course trying to put things in order, and then the cash for work program will be coming back. So in the next few weeks, you will see the people that are supposed to be helping us, collect garbage and clean up, working around, and our new company now will be collecting garbage, including the historic garbage. But also this goes with the people of the city being disciplined. We can't just be throwing garbage anyhow. So this means you need to subscribe to garbage collectors in the city. And what we found is most people don't want to subscribe. They are the ones that go and throw garbage in the middle of the night, by the drainage, by the corner, and that is not right. And when you see that happening, please have those people arrested, because that's against the law. But also education, to teach people that we can't just be throwing garbage anyhow. And this education, even when I was councillor, this has been one of the things that I've been encouraging. And my passion is to have a clean city, just like you people, to have a city, a good, safe city where we can live, work, and raise our families. So, I guess the waste management part will come to an end, but we have to work together. And then also, of course, we've had a challenge with the sweeping of every last Saturday of the month. It hasn't really taken off as it used to be before. People prefer to sweep on a Friday, but I would want to sweep with them on a Saturday. But once in a while we'll do that, but it's not everybody that wants to take part. So I guess that is also mindset change. We need to work on mindset change. But I see us having a clean city in future and going forward. And we've been planting a lot of trees, so we are going to maintain Lusaka as a green city. So let's work together. Let's clean the city together. That is one of the passions that I have, to have a clean city.
Yeah. All right. Obviously, like you've mentioned, there is a garbage problem in the city. So I've always asked myself this question personally: why aren't we recycling?
We are actually. We have a lot of companies now that are doing recycling, and they're growing every day. We have youth groups that have formed companies that are recycling. I guess what we'll need is also for the local authority probably to partner with central government, or just any other big partner who would want to bring a big recycling plant in the city. I think that will help. And attach a fee to the bottles, like we've seen in other countries. Attach a fee so that we can, people know that trash is just not trash. Trash is money. Trash is wealth. Yeah, but the recycling has been taking place. I'm
Obviously,
happy
that's
to
at
mention.
a small scale, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Not at the rate at which.
At the rate that it should be, because we're dealing with a city with 4 million people. So we need to have a proper recycling plant in the city that can help us recycle all this, the bottles, the papers, and the cardbox. Yeah. So I guess we have people that want to do that. We've had a few people come in and want to do that, and we hope that in the next few months we can close up.
Okay.
Yeah. But also I must mention that we've had a project at the local authority where we've been supporting youth groups, supported by Bloomberg Philanthropies and the mayor's office. He's empowered about 36 groups in the city that are doing recycling and anything to do with climate resilient issues.
Yeah, since we're talking about garbage, and why is it that even after there's, there was this division of, okay, we're going to have this many garbage collectors in this area, and this one's going to service that area, and this one's going to service that area, we're still having problems with garbage. And also, we can't talk about it without talking about the landfill disposal. What's the plan there? Because this comes up every year, and it's sad to see, the road that leads to Chingwere Cemetery there sometimes gets filled up with garbage because the landfill is just full to capacity. And to see the trucks, obviously, that are collecting garbage also just queue up in there with nowhere to take this garbage. What's the plan regarding that?
The last 2 years, that hasn't been happening. The road has been cleared, and we've built a wall fence. The Lusaka Integrated, supported by means of local government, there's been a wall fence built there, and we're actually planting trees there. Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have land to move to. That's the only big land that we have, and a land for after 30, 35 years, you're supposed to bury and move to another site, but we don't have land, and we've been trying to get land to from the nearby districts. But the last 2 years, I think we've been doing very well, and you even when you go there today, you won't find the road blockages that used to happen, and then our way bridge is working, and But I'll tell you, we only collect like 60% of the garbage in the city, and then 40% is just there. And this is the reason why I was saying people have to subscribe to garbage collection, because we have so many people that don't want to subscribe to garbage collection.
Are the garbage collectors overwhelmed? Because there's that issue too, Your Worship, that we can't ignore. There's some areas that have garbage collectors, and it takes forever for them to collect the garbage. There are some that are underperforming that I've mentioned. That, for me, I'll tell you this personal experience where we had a very good, efficient garbage collector. And after the zones were drawn as to where they can work from, they were put in a zone where they can't service our side. And then now we're left with these people that show up, I'll say for lack of better terms, when they want.
Yes.
And on the other side, the efficient guys, we see their guys do that every week.
Yes, that I'll agree. First of all, we have in the peri-urban side, we have what we call the CBEs, the community-based enterprise. Yes, they have some challenges because some of them don't have vehicles. But for those, we support them because they work in wards. Each ward has these CBEs, and they're supposed to come from that particular ward. And then we also have the franchise that can operate even if you don't live in Roma or Kalundu or Kaunda Square. You can actually get a contract and operate in any part of Lusaka that you are allocated. But yes, some of them will have trucks and good human resource that they can work with, and then others, when they're being interviewed, of course they'll say they have these things, and then at the end of the day they don't have. So we have some of those that the contracts have been terminated and we've replaced them and so on. And we also receive complaints from you, the residents, just like you've complained. Some only collect once a week instead of twice a week and so on. So we do have those challenges. But
is the system working?
Yes, the system is working, but it doesn't come without those challenges of others not really performing, not performing, excuse me. But also, like I mentioned, it's also about you, the people, not subscribing. So if you don't collect, if A doesn't pay, I'll only collect at B and C. So it means A and D will have garbage, and they will throw the garbage by the corner.
So what are you doing about those who are not performing?
Enforcement in the city, and then if they're not performing, of course, we won't renew their contracts.
Has that happened?
Yes.
How many?
We actually have new ones, a lot of new ones now. In 2022, we terminated a lot, and most of these that are working, collecting garbage, are new. Yes.
So you said only 60% of the garbage is being collected. What's the plan to get it to 100%?
It's working with you people. You are part of it. It's working with you people. We need to put a proper waste management system in place and working with the new company, and this is what they're doing. So we need to support them. They're a new company. We need to support them. We need to subscribe and make sure that we pay for the garbage to be collected.
I have an interesting comment here on Facebook. Thanks a lot to everyone who's sending in their comments on Facebook. This is from Mambo Kalapa, who says there should be a way in which council inspectors can go through residential areas to check for receipts from residents as proof that their garbage is collected by right collectors. Anyone without a receipt are the ones dumping garbage in drainages.
Yes.
What do you think of that?
No, we do that actually. We do that. I think we just have to intensify it so that we do it more, but we do that. We do that. Even our public health inspectors do that.
Do you have enough personnel to really comb through the city and make sure?
No, we don't. We need more. No, we need more. Like we've mentioned here, that the city has really grown. Yeah, we need more. And I agree with
Why haven't you employed more?
We will employ more, but things take time. Like now, we advertised for 100 council police, I think 2 months ago, and they're going through the process. So as the council is getting better, now we'll be employing more. Yeah.
All right. Your Worship, your position allows you to travel quite extensively. How do you think Lusaka compares regionally and also globally?
First of all, we've put Lusaka on the map. I'm not only mayor of the city of Lusaka, I'm also the chairperson for ICLE Africa, representing 470 cities. That's huge. And I'm also the vice chairperson for COMSA. This is the Covenant of Mayors in Sub-Saharan Africa. That is also huge, representing 400 cities. So Lusaka is part of it. And I would say that we are among the top 6 cities that are doing very well, that are thriving in Southern Africa. Apart from Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban, and Pretoria, Harare and Lusaka is one of them. So we have been doing quite well, and I think for us it's been important that we work with other cities so that we learn from other cities and implement what other cities are doing. And I would say that we have actually done very well. But I also must mention that my travels as the mayor of Lusaka, take note, the Lusaka City Council has never paid for any of my travels. All my travels have been paid by the region and global partners, including my team that I work with at Lusaka City Council. So I'm a very responsible mayor, I should tell you. My tackler will tell you, my minister will tell you, my PSS will tell you. Lusaka City Council has never bought a ticket. I travel by invitation from partners to regional level, at global level, and they pay for expenses, and even my team. So we've done so much. We've been working as a team, and I didn't want to abuse the local authority. But when you go out there, you need to market your city, and that's what I've done. Marketed Lusaka, put Lusaka on the regional and global page. We've attended COP for the last 4 years. The last COP30, Lusaka was represented as well. We've gone to summits. Lusaka is part of the UN Mayors Forum. We're part of the Bloomberg family. So I think even marketing Lusaka has been easy because you have a mayor who's responsible, and I go out there and really market the city. So I'm very proud, and I'm happy that I can actually post and say my local authority hasn't paid for my expenses. Yes, they'll give me DSA, a small percentage for my pocket money in case I get stranded somewhere. But my team, I'll go with my 8 councillors, 6 councillors, everything paid for by partners. So I think it's good to be responsible in that way because I respect our mandate. And then, we've brought a lot of projects, 12 projects in the city worth $18 million under the mayor's office.
That sounds
I
good.
think I deserve a big round of applause from the city of Lusaka.
But what metrics were used for Lusaka being on that list of best cities when it's dirty? When it rains,
What I'm saying is
flooding.
that flooding. Yes, let's talk about flooding. Flooding is not just about the local authority. We need to have a proper drainage system in the city. In this last 4 years, you don't expect the local authority to build that drainage system on their own without government support. We're building the Kanyama drainage system with government support. But obviously, we've gotten funding from CityGap. Also, a private partner. City Gap has also put in a bit of money, and the government. We're building. So the drainage from Kanyama is going to go, right now it's at 7 kilometers, but it's going to go 16 kilometers. So we are working towards making a climate resilient Lusaka. In the next, we do understand that we have flooding, but what do we do to stop this flooding? Is to work towards it. And then we also have a DRR project being supported by ICLE Africa, worth $2.4 million. So all those things have been planned. In these last 4 years, these are the things that we've been working on. And of course, partnering with central government. So this flooding, yes, we need to have a proper drainage system in the city, but we can't achieve this on our own as a local authority. We need to work with
I know you're very proud of Lusaka being mentioned on that list with other cities that are way better than
I'm surprised
Lusaka.
that you haven't seen that there's a lot of change in your city. I think you must be proud.
No, when I look around, I see garbage everywhere.
Yes, you see garbage everywhere,
It's
but
dirt.
I'm asking you,
And
do you
in the
have
night, it's very dark.
No. I think now you're being unfair. No. I won't allow you to say that about Lusaka, because
It's very dark in the night.
Have you ever come to the mayor's office to come and sweep with me? Never. Let's sweep. You and I should sweep and clean the city together.
No, that's all well and good, but the issues can't be ignored, Your Worship. The city is very dark in the night. It's dirty on the streets.
Even the CDF who put up street lights for you people in the city of Lusaka very soon.
Yeah, those are the things you need to tell us.
Yes.
So how's that going to work? Tell us.
It's going to work because, you know how CDF works? It's the people. The people in the communities themselves coming up with a project, and the people have been asking for street lights. And we do have that component in the CDF. The street lights are coming, yes. But you should also know that there's been a lot of vandalism of street lighting in the city. Yeah.
All right. Your Worship, you did mention cash for work briefly in our earlier conversation. One thing that I've noticed is, these people who are put on cash for work and they clean up the drainages, there's no proper disposal of that dirt. You see, they'll clean up the drainage and then put the dirt right on the side of the drainage, and when it rains, it falls back in. What's being done about that?
Yeah, so this is the reason why I was saying that our parent ministry have bought the new company 10 trucks, which are actually labeled cash for work. And cash for work was suspended because we saw all that happening. And every time they would clean, they would put the waste by their side, and then it will go back. But then now, this is the reason why the company, the central government has bought, Ministry of Local Government has bought these 10 trucks so that we can collect that garbage. And this is what will be happening.
All right. So if you'd like to be part of this conversation, you can send us a voice note on 0974-870-877 or give us a call on 0950-955-877. We're having breakfast this morning with our guest presenter, Her Worship, the Mayor of Lusaka, Chilando Chitangala, is joining us for breakfast.
The Red Hot Breakfast. Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
When excellence is your standard, choose paint that speaks quality. Stevenson's Paint, crafted for beauty, built to endure. Purchase Stevenson's paints at Handyman's Paradise along Great East Road, Tylerite Hardware along Cairo Road opposite Old National Milling, and North End and Soft Transition Hardware along Chachacha Road. Contact us today on 0978-954-864 or email sales@stevensonzambia.com. Stevenson's, finest quality paints.
Wazambia, thank you for tuning into today's show. And we can't end the program without introducing the all-new FNB e-Wallet Plus. It's as easy as *130 *321 hash. So guess what? Everybody's getting the convenient and safe e-Wallet Plus. What network are you on? Doesn't matter. You're getting an e-Wallet Plus. Want to pay bills or buy groceries from the small shops? Simply dial *130 *321 hash. Paying for your taxi ride, your braids, or even your haircut. Use your e-Wallet Plus. With FNB e-Wallet Plus, it's one wallet with endless possibilities. Send, receive, and make payments no matter what network you're on, no matter where you are. Simply dial *130 *321 hash to activate your e-Wallet Plus today. FNB is a licensed commercial bank. FNB, help changes everything.
The Red Hot Breakfast. Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
It's 0828 on Hot. The Heat is on. Continuing our conversation here with the Lusaka City Mayor, Her Worship Chitando Chitangala, is joining us for breakfast this morning. We did say that you can be part of this conversation by sending us a voice note on 0974-870-877 or giving us a call on 0950-955-877 or 0974-870-877. Let's pick up two calls so that we hear from you. If you have a question or contribution regarding the conversation we're having with the mayor this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Justin Spear calling from Mandela.
Sorry, Justin?
Justin Spear.
Justin Peary. All right, we have Her Worship Chitando Chitangala in studio. Do you have any question or contribution for her?
Yes, my question for the mayor. Here, how she's praising herself. I want to know the long-time measure came for these garbages all over Lusaka.
Oh, shame.
Bad line.
Yeah, the line was terrible. So call us up. It's 0974-870-877 or send us a voice note on 0974-870-877. Those lines will get you through to the Red Hot Breakfast this morning.
Good morning. You're through to our FM.
Good morning. This is Peter.
All right, Peter, please go ahead.
Good morning, Madam Chilando.
Hello, good morning, Peter.
Good morning. Thank you. Madam, last time I was watching Parliament, the chairperson of PAC said that Lusaka City only spent 10% of CDF, while these other cities utilized their 40 million CDF. What could be the problem? Because the town clerk had difficulties to answer the question. So I want to learn from you what could be the problem. Only 10% the city council, Lusaka.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's pick up one more, then allow the mayor to actually respond to the two. It's 0974-870-877 or 0950-955-877. We'd like to hear from you this morning. Do call us up now if you have a question or contribution to what's being discussed on air this morning. It's 0974-870-877 or 0950-955-877.
Good morning, you're through to FM.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
My name is Johnson Baker from Tendere.
Your name
I'd
again?
just like to know the mayor education and professional background. So that's an encouragement to our young lady, girls. Thank you.
All right. Sorry?
We get the question? What did you say?
I want to find out her professional education background, what she has studied.
Oh, the mayor's professional background. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The mayor's background, education background.
Okay, all right. All right, thank you. All right, I think deal with those before we get some more.
Okay, thank you very much. The first one was actually talking about waste in the city. And yes, I've just mentioned that we have a company, Lusaka Integrated Waste Management Company, that has come in with a started operation in 2022. And yes, they were limping, but now they are on their feet, and they got 10 trucks bought by the Ministry of Local Government just 2 weeks ago. I would ask the people of Lusaka to subscribe. I think the biggest challenge that we have is people not subscribing to garbage collection in the city. And also, as Lusaka City Council has been going around educating people on management of waste, I think we need to take that serious. And also, let the people take part in the cleaning exercises. Let's just not talk about garbage all over the place, and yet you don't have a broom. I've always asked people, do you have a broom? Come, we sweep together. But also at the same time, it's now time for us to really have a proper waste management system in place. And the Lusaka Integrated Company, the new company, is actually doing that. So all I would want to ask is people to subscribe so that we can have funding that the company can use to make sure that they have enough human resource and buy new trucks and so on, so that we can collect this garbage. Legacy actually talked about Cash for Work, who have been cleaning the drainage and keeping, throwing the garbage by the side, and then afterwards it goes back in and so on, which is not right, and it's just not correct. And I also don't like that. I see that, and I'm not happy with that. But it was also due to not having trucks tippers that can collect that garbage after Cash for Work do their work.
That's on the council side.
Yes, on the council side, and Lusaka integrated as well. But now with the 10 trucks, each constituency is allocated one truck. So we'll manage to do that.
Okay.
And then a lot of garbage has been in town because in residential areas, we do have the franchise that collect garbage. Very few people will not pay, but we do have franchise contractors who collect garbage around, these other areas in the city.
Why don't we have a standard? Why isn't it standardized to say if you want to get yourself in this waste collection business, this is a standard. You need to have this, that. And we make that a standard so that we have everybody else in the city receiving quality service.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true. In the peri-urban side, we have what we call the CBEs, and on the other side, we have the franchise. Mostly the CBEs don't really have the tractors, but of course, when they're being interviewed, they claim they do. And those are the ones that we don't renew their contracts. And most of these that you've seen now, they are all new. Most of them are new. Very few old ones have, returned their contracts. But most of them, we canceled their contracts, terminated them because of such. Yeah.
Right.
And then the next one I think was about CDF. Yeah. CDF, the reason why you saw that other areas, other districts, they were talking about CDF, they've done 50% and so on. Look, those are new districts, and some of them are having, they're extending their classrooms for the first time. They're having, building clinics for the, like now and so on. So for Lusaka, we've had so many of these things, yes. I would say that we had issues, first of all, with probably desks. I must talk about desks. Because when you are building the 1x3 classroom, it must come with the desks. How do we build the 1x3 without having desks? That would be a challenge. But of course, we realize some of the people that got contracts for desks, for example, could not manage. So we had to recall the contracts. Even the ones that were building, some of them didn't have the capacity to build. So we had to recall those contracts. But then now, Lusaka has improved. We have improved the last 2 years. With my town clerk and his team and my councillors, we've improved on CDF. We're now, performing quite well on CDF, yeah.
All right, I think the last caller did ask about your education
Yes,
background.
of course, yes. I did my primary school at Lusaka Girls, then I went to Kablonga Girls, and then Leopard Zero. I'm a marketer by profession, and I'm an entrepreneur. And then, of course, I'm an alumni from Unilas as well. I did an MBA in an executive MBA in leadership and wealth creation, and also I've done global leadership from Australian University, that is Queensland University, and I'm also an alumni of Harvard with Bloomberg, and I'm also an alumni from London School of Economics as well.
Okay.
So I actually made sure that I focused on running of a local authority, looking after the communities.
Let's get some more calls. It's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877. We'd like to hear from you this morning. Let's get 2 calls and then we get to close with the mayor. It's 0974-870-877. It's 0950-955-877. Those lines will get you through to the Red Hot Breakfast this morning.
Get through to FM. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Silvia. I'm calling.
All right, Chilufia, please go ahead.
Madam, how are you, the mayor?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. Just what I can say is, I would also want to apologize on behalf of Mr. Mwera. He didn't speak well with me also, even though I'm a man. Although I also don't even support, putting women in position deliberately. I don't. I believe the women have the same ability. They don't even need the state hand to help them be on such position. And even when you look at it in our country, almost all the women who are in position, they liberate their fielders. Including yourself, the vice president, Madam Nelly, they don't deliver according to our expectations. So I think for me, we really need women who can stand on their own feet, not in their positions, because you want to balance the gender issue, or you want me. I believe in women; they've got the same ability. So even on NGOs in situations, other statements supporting women doesn't fit well with me. So I just want to encourage you to stand on your own, not because of the party. Because even if next time you stand on the other part, definitely you can't win. Because you will feel defeat. Even Mr. Moore is doing a good job, better than me. You see, but he's not yet in that position. He has demonstrated leadership in this market. So that's my contribution, and I just encourage you to stand on your feet. And we have got the same ability we have, not because of the party that made you win the election. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my contribution.
Good son, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Because of time, I think we'll
Thank
just allow
you.
you to talk about that one, if you have any response to it.
Okay, thank you so much. And he sounds like a young man, so thank you. I think he's a good gender champion, and yes, I am grateful. And I would also want to say that we need men like you, so that you can support us women, not only because we're women, but because also we can do our job. And I think I've done the best that I can to serve the people of Lusaka, and I wouldn't want to be judged because of my gender or because I'm a single woman. So thank you so much. And I would like other men that support women to come out and speak up and condemn that we shouldn't encourage sexism.
Your Worship, I have a question that I would like to ask you. If you move around Lusaka, you'll find that in some areas there are play parks that are there, all right, that are not maintained. You know, they're now dirty. Some people are littering, others are just loitering, and the parks are just not maintained. Does the council have a plan to revive those play parks?
Yes, and especially under our new program, the one that I said, the Early Childhood Development project that is under the Olofea program, that will be done. Parks are listed out, and we find that when we list them out, some of them are developed, some of them are not developed. But we want a city where we can have recreation facilities for our children, for our youth, so that they can play football. We can take our kids to the park, so we're working around that, yeah.
All right. Thank you. In studio, we do have with us the mayor of Lusaka, Her Worship Chilando Tangala, and it has been wonderful speaking with you.
Thank you.
And trying to understand the ins and outs of the council. So thank you so much for making the time out to come here today.
Thank you. And I would like to mention that quickly that the 12 projects that are under the mayor's office are the Youth Climate Fund that is supported by Bloomberg, Early Childhood Development, Climate Emergency Stockline, Pedestrian and Safety Road, which is now we've got a policy in place that every time even government builds roads, we'll have a pedestrian way and a cycling way where we can provide, so that people can cycle and walk for safety in the city. We also have the Afri-Food project supported by ICLE and the food desk now, so that we house the biggest markets in the city. So we are coming together that we mustn't work in silos, so that we can, support our farmers. They mustn't dump tomatoes like the way it has been done in the past. And then I must also make mention that Chilenge Market in the last few years only had one tap. But under the mayor's office, I've managed to get supporters, funders from outside who are ICLE. Now Chilenge Market, as of 2 months ago, has 13 taps. So I'm very proud that I've provided 12 new taps for Chilenge Market under the mayor's office. Also, City Gap, talking about the drainage system in the city, working with African Development Bank. We're building that together with government. And then the DRR4, which is worth $2.4 million, also coming up so that we can have a climate resilient city. And then we also have the D15, which is the 6 African cities. Lusaka is one of them that is being supported by UNECA. So that we have even a proper revenue system, and then also align our SDGs to the VAR. Also, that is making sure that when we work in our communities, we align all the 17 SDG goals with what we're doing as a local authority. Under the mayor's office, we've managed to raise $18 million just under the mayor's office, working with my team. So I'm a very proud mayor, and thank you to the people of Lusaka. Lusaka will be a different city in the next few years.
All right,
Thank you.
Your Worship, as you've highlighted all these achievements and all these projects under your watch, it's 2026. Are you standing as an independent mayor? Are you standing on the Tonsi Alliance? What are you doing in August?
Actually, I was supposed to talk about that. Let's see, you were supposed to ask me that question. I am a PF mayor and opposition mayor. And yes, I will stand. I will defend my seat as mayor unless otherwise. But every organization have got issues, but I believe in the patriotic front, like I said. And obviously, like I said, congratulations to the Tonsi Alliance today. Tonsi Alliance, we've scooped the Chawama seat. I believe in democracy, and I don't like what is happening right now. I think the people of Zambia, the people of Lusaka, believe in democracy.
Where are you standing, Your Worship?
Wherever PF will go, I will stand. Yeah, whether we have a special purpose vehicle, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your
and
Worship.
I'll just urge my leaders that we need to sort out this problem because the people of Lusaka, the people of Zambia are waiting to see the solution. Thank you.
Your Worship, we'd like to thank you very much for coming to join us for breakfast this morning.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. That's our guest presenter there. Her Worship, the Mayor of Lusaka, Chilando Chitangala, joining us. She was our guest presenter for this morning. We continue with the Red Hot Breakfast.
The Red Hot Breakfast is brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good.
In every Zambian home, a baby's smile is pure treasure. That's why we bring you Comfort Care diapers made to keep your little one dry, free, and full of giggles. With cloud soft layers and long-lasting absorbency, no leaks will interrupt the fun. Just happy playtimes, peaceful naps, and smiles that brighten the whole house.
From Kitwe to Lusaka, Livingston to Ndola, parents are choosing Comfort Care diapers. Strong on leaks, gentle on skin.
Comfort Care diapers, keeping Zambia's babies happy, one smile at a time.
Welcome to No No or Momo, the game show that tests your financial decisions. Are you ready, contestants?
I'm ready.
You need new football boots for the weekend match, but your cash is tight. Do you A. Play in Tropicals, B. Play in Amakasa, C. Pay with your virtual card by Momo?
C. Pay with my virtual card by Momo.
Correct. Make secure online payments with your virtual card by Momo. Powered by MasterCard. Get it now on the Momo app or dial *115#.
Shop smarter, save bigger at Choppies with great value, great price.
Want to browse the internet and stay on your call without interruptions? Voice over LTE gives you the power to do both with reliable 4G performance, HD voice clarity, faster call connections, and simultaneous voice and data use. Activating VoLTE on your Android device is effortless. Open settings, select connections on network and internet. Then select mobile network and turn on VoLTE or 4G calling. That's it. Enjoy conversations that are clearer and connections that are stronger. Enable VoLTE today.
Picture this. You are hungry and you're craving something different. Something with a crunch.
Oh, wow! That's perfect! Crunchy and packed with flavor and so much taste.
Grab a pack, crunch it, You know how we do.
Introducing Yo Crunch, the snack you never stop crunching. Yo Crunch, feel the crunch in every lunch. Brought to you by Yo-Yo Fun Snacks.
If radio had a VVIP section, you would already be in it. Welcome to Hot FM, where the hits and amazing conversations don't stop.
This party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop.
Hot FM at 20. The heat is on.
Hey, it's PJ Butter from the official world chart. And last week's number one song, again, was The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift. Will that song still be at number one? Well, tune in to find out as we count count down the top 20 songs, and our special guest will be Olivia Rodrigo.
I've been writing songs since I was like 5 years old.
That's coming up on the next official world chart.
All over Zambia. This year, we want you to explore Holiday Yamuloko. From the thunder of Victoria Falls to the calm of Zambia Beach. From our majestic wildlife in South Luangwa to the energetic Kopala vibes. From Zambia's Mantebeto to the vibrant nightlife. Enjoy big experiences on a small budget. Travel, laugh, and celebrate Zambia. Celebrate Yamuloko. Plan your next getaway by making your booking today and enjoy discounted packages. Visit www.zambia.travel and click Yamuloko to see participating tourist operators. Take a holiday. Yamuloko, because the best adventures start Muloko.
That's right. Every Friday we talk Holiday Yamuloko with the Zambia Tourism Agency right here on Heart. This is a Yamuloko campaign that is happening, brought to you by the Zambia Tourism Agency. And we'd like to welcome you to it. Now, the Zambia Tourism Agency launched the Yamuloko Domestic Tourism Campaign in September 2025. And it's currently running all the way through to February 2026. Over 110 tourism partners have offered discounts ranging from 20% to up to 40%, aimed at inspiring Zambians to explore, experience, and enjoy the beauty of our very own country without breaking the bank. Now, today we are joined by the Managing Director of Yusha Safaris, Mr. Shahid Adams, is joining us in studio. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much for the opportunity to present Yusha Safaris to the local listeners.
All right, just tell us a bit about Yusha Safaris and where you're located.
Yusha Safaris is a family-owned safari lodge located in South Luangwa National Park. We are in the Lower Lupande GMA area of South Luangwa National Park.
All right, and how can one get to the Yusha Safaris?
Well, we do have multi-options to get to Yusha Safaris. The first one is the most convenient one. That's by air. One can fly on ProFlight from Lusaka to Pzee International Airport. We do arrange a pickup for you from the airport and we bring you to the lodge. The second option is self-drive, where you could drive yourself from Lusaka or any part of Zambia to Pzee. That's the second option. Mm-hmm. And the goodness is, due to our location, you don't need a 4x4 vehicle. You can use any vehicle to access our lodge.
Did you hear that, Mark X Driver?
Yeah. And the third one is public transport. Mm-hmm. If you do come by bus, we will pick you up from the bus station.
Okay.
Okay. That's very convenient, by the way. What are some of the packages that are available for locals during, this campaign period?
Well, we do have 4 different pricing structures, which we have specifically launched for the local market. And the most recent one, we've just launched in the first week of January, which is 750 kwacha per adult per night on room-only basis, and 500 kwacha per child on room-only basis. Mm-hmm. And this runs up to end of March, including any public holidays, whatever. You can enjoy this special which we have for you. The other package we have is on bed and breakfast basis. So if you want to just come and relax, have breakfast, and do nothing at all, mm-hmm. We have an option for you as well, where the cost of that is 1,000 kwacha per person. That will include a continental breakfast for you, and 500 kwacha per child for that. This will also run up to end of March. Then we have the all year round pricing, where you want to come and stay and you want to enjoy the activities there as well, but you don't want to keep yourself very busy. So we do have an option where we provide accommodation, full board meals, and one activity. So in terms of activities in the South Luangwa National Park, we've got walking safaris, we've got game drives, we've got village tours, So any one of the activities which you want to do, we can include that one activity and accommodation on full board basis. When we say full board basis, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all beverages included, laundry included, Wi-Fi, everything, all full access to our entire lodge facilities. The only thing that is not included in this is the national park fees, which one will have to pay directly to the national park authorities. The price for this is 3,000 kwacha per adult and 1,500 kwacha per child between the ages of 5 and 11. Then the last category of pricing structure which we have for the market, which is running throughout the year, is where one wants to maximize his time there and do as much as possible in terms of activities, wants to maximize his time in terms of viewing the animals which are available in the national park there. So we have that, where we have a pricing structure of 3,500 kwacha per adult and 1,750 kwacha per child. This will include 2 activities per day. So if it's a game drive, it will be about 4 hours in the morning, where we start from 5:30 in the morning, and the next one will be in the evening from 3:30 for 4 hours. So that will include the night drive as well. In this as well, we have all the meals and everything included, so you don't have to worry about anything. Meals, beverages, everything is covered for you. The only thing that's not included, again, is the national park fees.
Okay. I'll tell you this, Shahid. You got legacy on beverages.
And food.
Yeah. Let's throw that in there.
So safe to say that you're open all year round?
Correct. As I said earlier, that our location, it's a very prime location. We practically 1.5 kilometer away from the main Fue Road, and 4 kilometers away from the national park gates. So we're very centrally located, and all year round we are open. Access is available throughout the year.
All right. So now, what makes the Yusha Safaris unique?
Well, Yusha Safaris, we say that it's what makes it unique. We've got a 6-point structure where we consider it as a unique place, and we pride ourselves in these 6 areas. And this would be the location, as I mentioned earlier, that we are located in a very prime area where one can access the lodge throughout the year. Whether you want to access the park or you don't want to go to the park and you just want to come to the lodge and relax and enjoy the wildlife that is around the lodge as well. So that is one of our key places where we are unique. We do have a water hole there, which has got wildlife throughout the year. We've got elephants, buffaloes, bucks. Occasionally we've got leopards passing through the camp. So we are very uniquely located. The second thing is architecture. So when we thought of the lodge and when we were designing the lodge, we thought of incorporating nature into our lodge. And together with that, we thought of incorporating the local culture. So what we've done is into our rooms and that we've incorporated a lot of culture, the local culture, so that when a person comes there, he's got a feel of the local vibe as well.
Great.
The third area where we pride ourselves is personalized service. So as I mentioned earlier that it's a family-owned safari lodge. So my parents, they stay on site full-time. So we are hands-on with our guests and give services on a personal touch basis. So that's very unique because it's very rare that the owners of a particular establishment stay on the property itself. The other aspect is sustainability. We are working hand in hand with South Luangwa Conservation, where we are promoting eco-friendly practices, where majority of our power is supplied by solar, only in case of emergencies, and that we run the generator or ZESCO, otherwise we are fully off-grid. And we are working hand in hand with the local community to such an extent that we've now started offering services of building houses for the widows, orphans. We've started during floods, like now we've started doing food hampers distribution. A lot of farmers lost their crops, so we've started helping farmers. So we are working very actively with the community there, and to such an extent that in December, the local community actually honored us with an award for the best community service safari lodge.
Wow, that's wonderful work.
Congratulations
very nice.
on that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And the final one is the ambience. So as I said, that we are very family-oriented place where a person will feel very safe in our environment and will enjoy the facilities which we have for you there.
All right, I was just about to say, I was looking at your pictures and it looks nice and quaint. So that's fantastic. Well, Mr. Adams, thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for letting us know all about Yusha Safaris.
Thank you very much. Yep.
All right, so to be sure to make that booking and enjoy a holiday Yamuloko. Before we let you go, just let us know how we can get a hold of Yusha Safaris.
You could book us through the email, WhatsApp, or we are available on booking.com as well. So you can just search for Yusha Safaris on booking.com, or you can look us up on Instagram, Facebook, on all social media platforms under the same name. And finally, you can contact me directly on the 0965 855 351. So that's 0965 855 351. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, hope to be visiting Yusha Safaris very, very soon.
Thank you very much. We will be waiting for you.
All right. Remember that you can take that holiday Yamuloko this year, and these are nice, favorable packages for you and the entire family.
All over Zambia. This year, we want you to explore Holiday Yamuloko. From the thunder of Victoria Falls to the calm of Samvia Beach. From our majestic wildlife in south of Luangwa to the energetic Kopala vibes. From Zambia's Mantebeto to the vibrant nightlife. Enjoy big experiences on a small budget. Travel, laugh, and celebrate Zambia. Celebrate Yamuloko. Plan your next getaway by making your booking today and enjoy discounted packages. Visit www.zambia.travel and click Yamuloko to see participating tourist operators. Take a holiday, Yamuloko, because the best adventures start Muloko. Yo, baby.
Yo Baby Diapers, brought to you by Yo Care Hygienics.
The Hot FM News headlines every 30 minutes on your number one for news and entertainment are powered by
Yo Care Hygienics.
The Opposition Forum for Democracy and Development has scooped the Chama parliamentary by-election with its candidate Bright Nundwe securing 8,085 votes, defeating his closest challenger Morgan Munda of the UPND, who polled 6,542 votes. The Civil Society for Poverty Reduction says the country is unlikely to meet its target of reducing poverty to 40% by the end of 2026, citing continued extreme poverty in rural areas. Health Minister Dr. Elijah Mchima has dismissed social media reports that Permanent Secretary for Technical Services Dr. Kennedy Lishimpi was in Chawama to distribute political materials, saying the incident was accidental and occurred during routine hospital checkups. U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to invoke the Rarely Used Insurrection Act to quell unrest over federal immigration enforcement operations in Minneapolis. And holders Barcelona came through a tricky tie at Racing Santander to reach the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey.
Hot FM number one for news and entertainment.
Face Straight International Academic Center is currently enrolling and accepting new applicants for the 2026 academic year, offering educational programs like Cambridge IGCSE, pre-grade, primary, grade 1 to 7, and secondary level.